So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the JEFFMAN316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JEFFMAN316. I went ahead and loaded this a little early. They got the countdown going. We got Elimination Chamber. I just want to know, are you ready? So anybody that watches, I'm going to go ahead. There's going to be about a 2-minute intro here, and that's one of the reasons that I wanted to go ahead and start it early. So I'm going to play the intro, and hopefully by the time the intro's over, the pay-per-view will be ready to go. So without further ado, here we go. I'm going to start the intro and I'll be right back. Oh, hey, I got a question for you. Are you ready? No, I mean, are you ready? Well, if you are, then for the few in attendance and the millions watching the Elimination Chamber at home, let's go.
The Elimination Chamber. The danger in the Elimination Chamber is inherent.
Superstars in the ring.
24 feet high. 4 other superstars will be locked in one Lexan pod. One of the most brutal matches ever devised. Every 5 minutes, one of these other superstars will be released from a pod. You can only eliminate an opponent via pinfall or submission inside the ring. We will have 2 chamber matches.
So what's up, everybody? You're looking live at the JEFFMAN316 Pop Culture Reporter channel, and we're going to be watching, hopefully, Elimination Chamber. Trouble with my internet. I moved this room around, as you guys know, last week, so hopefully we'll be okay tonight. If not, we got 3 hours. I can play around with it, and we can see what's going on. But either way, so hopefully everybody's doing okay. I'm really looking forward to this pay-per-view. I'm always up for the road to WrestleMania and see how that thing goes. But I think we got a few guys. Oh shit, we already got a bunch of people in the house. Let's see who's here already. Let's get ready to rumble. I saw you guys pop in earlier. That's Star Wars Collecting and Hobbies. And then we got, that was me. I was saying I was ready. I think I'm doing this on Facebook Live as well. So I don't know how that's going to go. But Peter Anthony was here earlier. Hopefully he's still in the house. Let's go. Let's rock, he says. Scott's here. Then he was like, what do you guys think of Austin Theory? Do you guys think he's good on the mic? Yeah, I do. I think it, like I told you guys, it'll be epic if he does fight Cena. They need to not do that as an open challenge. They need to like get the two of them in the ring talking ASAP. Hope Sammy wins. I do hope Sammy wins, but I really don't think it's possible with the way things are laid out. I think this is one of those organic things that led to Sammy getting the shot, because otherwise who would have gotten the shot with Roman before going into WrestleMania? Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by, Rick. Hey, howdy, hey. Yeah, Captain, did you see Captain Howdy on SmackDown, man? What's going on, Cody? Appreciate you coming by. Raquel's going to win the chamber. My prediction, I'll give it to you a little later. It's not, I don't think she's going to win, but I think she'll probably get down to the final 2. And Scott says, let's go. What's up, my friend? Appreciate you coming by, Scott, as always. I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you guys had a good Saturday. I rested up. I'm planning on going to see maybe that Ant-Man movie tomorrow. I just didn't feel like doing it today. Plus, I knew we were doing this tonight, so I sure did hold it. Hoping we get the Hurt Business against the Wyatt Six at Mania. I don't know. Did you hear Wyatt confront Lashley? So you think Lashley will win? Maybe. I'm not sure, but you got Lashley versus Lesnar tonight, and I was really hoping Lesnar would fight Gunther at WrestleMania, but everybody keeps saying that it's going to be a triple threat between Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther. But I don't know. It would be kind of cool, but I wonder if you're going to get Wyatt versus either Lashley or Brock one-on-one. That would be kind of cool. Ant-Man was fun. Not sure why it's getting bad reviews. Somebody that I trust said it was good, but it was way too crowded. Like it was too busy. There was too much shit going on in it. So what did you think about that? Was it too much going on? Because one of the things I liked about the Ant-Man movies is it felt a little slower paced than some of the other movies, and it had some fun to it, and it had a lot of time between Scott, his daughter, and then the relationships with his friends. Did all of that still exist, or is it all shit going on in the quantum realm the whole movie? I've never watched this pay-per-view before. The Elimination Chamber is pretty freaking awesome. So which one did they say they're starting with? I was talking to you guys. Is this going to be the women or the women's first? So I'll go ahead and tell you, my prediction is going to be Asuka, and I think Asuka takes down Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. So probably the best credit scene I've seen in a while. The post credit? I heard it was good. I haven't heard what it is. I'm sure it's got to have something to do with the multiverse or King or something. Here comes Asuka. This is my pick to win. And Cody says Asuka's his pick to win. I just love this new look for her and how vicious they've got her. It's almost like she's the version of Ronda Rousey that we wish you had all time. I like that mask too, man. It's pretty cool. So she changed up her makeup a little bit. It's not blue tonight, it's purple. Oops. I'm ahead of you, so I will delay my reactions. I agree. Yeah, I think it's because I'm going through the Roku thing and I'm on the. Let me fast forward just to make sure. Scott said he agreed. I watched Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania in 3D, then also went to my vintage mall and found a Munsters collector's album of cards for 40. Going for over 200. Hey, that's cool. Send me some photos of that. I like to see it. Tonight, Canada is either its biggest party if Sammy wins or its biggest riot if he loses. I just don't see Sammy beating Roman and Roman Sammy versus Cody at WrestleMania. This has been the example of one thing that the AEW used to do, but hasn't done a great job lately of long-term booking. This shit's been going on for a year, on and off with Sammy, and I'm not a huge fan of Carmella, so. Who do you think will start the match? They'll probably end up sticking Liv Morgan in the match first with Raquel. He said what? Oh. I'll give Carmella credit for this. At least she's wearing clothes where her boobs aren't so pushed up like they used to be. They used to be up under her chin. Her boobs were so pushed up so far. If you're going to have fake boobs, you don't need to show how fake they really are. I think Jay will screw Sammy and set up. Just so do I. Like it's some secret, who Jay would go with. I mean, he's done this shit before, man, and ended up going with Roman. They're boobies. I know they're boobies, but at least their boobies look better now. Raquel could borrow some boobies from either one of these women. She's a good wrestler, but I just don't like her character. Raquel, to me, needs to be a bad guy. She's better as a heel. I got a 10 by 30 storage unit day. I hope to find something good. Oh, I know you got storage units. That's cool. This Nikki Cross is a waste. They could have put anybody else in this match. I think it will be Roman and Cody mainly. I seriously hope Cody wins. Roman has had the titles for too long. So do I. You know, it would be okay with me if they had done something with the contract either tonight or at Mania where they end up saying that Roman loses, but he doesn't lose both belts or something like that. So do I. I think she was better in a group. And I think she would be better suited back down in NXT. She's just not a good main roster option. I told you Liv would get freaking screwed. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go see Cocaine Bear. Like I said, I'm going to see Ant-Man tomorrow, and I'm going to go see Cocaine Bear probably next week for sure. Hey, dude, what's up? What's going on? Appreciate you stopping by. Who's your pick for the women's winner of the Elimination Chamber match? I forgot. Yeah, they're getting ready to give her a pretty big ovation. That's your side hustle. That's cool. I wished I lived in a bigger city where they did it. I mean, I think there is a couple places that have sold some, but I've never known anybody find anything good in them. I used to watch Storage Wars. That used to be one of my go-to shows when it first started. Liv Morgan was at my work event in Vegas last week, and I didn't know until after the day. So Eva Marie was there too. I'm not a huge fan of Eva Marie. I thought she looked really good in her first go into WB. You know, I understand I need to lose weight, so I'm not gonna say somebody shouldn't get fit, but she has lost way too much weight. It's almost like you can see all of her bones. She's done took it to the extreme. She doesn't look as good anymore. Cross should be released. They should put the fat chick Piper Niven. Hey man, don't call fat chick. I'm a fat dude, so she is pleasantly plump. Shayna Baszler. But yeah, they're trying to do Shayna to keep her with Ronda right now. They'll probably fight for the tag titles. But I'm agree with you. There's plenty of other people that could have been in this chamber match other than Cross. Yeah, she is this. Hopefully she'll get pinned first. I hope Liv does well in this because she got so over before she was champ, you know, once she got into singles mode, and then she was not a bad champion, but dude, she would have been much better if she could have been the Raw champion. The people that they had her fighting on SmackDown were hot garbage. No, I didn't see the Winnie the Pooh movie because I'm pretty sure it would have been the Fathom Events, which is at the more expensive theater of mine. And I'm not paying like $13 a piece to see that piece of shit. I've heard like people say it was really bad, but I know at home, maybe watching with you guys or you know, sitting back drinking beer or whatever, it'd be better, but not sitting in the theater. I figured I would wait. Baszler was such a beast in previous chain matches. I do like her tag on Rousey. Yeah, it does to me because it gives Baszler something to do and it keeps Rousey out of singles matches. Rousey's good in like few minute doses at a time. Did he? I don't remember. Did anybody say how long it is between people entering chamber? Is it like 5 minutes? I can't remember. Cody, did you see the Winnie the Pooh movie that they were talking about? Liv's got like part of her Chucky type outfit on. It's not the same, but Oscar win. I think Raquel should turn heel like she was. Yep. She ruled that women's division, beat everybody there. A babyface, she's not good. That's what I just said a minute ago. That is 100% true. Well, this could be a, being in the chamber could make it to where she beats the shit out of people. Maybe it'll bring out the heel side of her. I want to, but $15 tickets, Steve. Can buy the Blu-ray? That's what I said. I wonder if it'll stream anywhere first, because if I could get it for like $10 streaming, like off of Vudu or one of those, I would do it. But I saw a lot of the main YouTubers review it and say it was basically a money grab off the name, that it was no more than any other typical slasher, third-rate slasher that you get. Natalia's head so big, she might not be able to get it back out of the chain fence. So anybody that drops in, this is going to be a long haul type of thing. Drop a like on the video, please. And did any of you guys catch me on that live stream that I guest starred on this week, where we ranked the John Carpenter movies? It was kind of fun, but those guys rambled a lot and they drug out, but I liked being on there and they were kind of fun to talk to. Did I see Megan is going to have an unrated cut on Peacock? I didn't know when it was, but yeah, I've heard that it was going to be the unrated version when it came on streaming and on Blu-ray. So I also saw people pissed that it didn't have a 4K release. Probably bad as Jeep. No, I don't think any movie could be as bad as Jeepers Creepers Reborn. The CGI in that was so bad, made it worse. So hopefully, like, that movie at least will have some practical effects with like them stabbing people or something. Right now, here's what's going to happen. You'll see it. It starts with 2, and then typically, I think every 5 minutes, another woman is let out of a pod randomly. So you don't know who's coming out and what order they're coming out. But you can't do pinfalls or submissions until all the people are out of the pods. Once everybody's out, then it becomes a regular elimination match where everybody gets eliminated by pinfall or submission until it's down to 1. Shotzi hasn't been seen lately. I'm looking forward to the A&E Legend Series, NWO. Yeah, I saw that commercial on here before the pay-per-view went live. I like all those kind of things, but I've seen so many of them. It's kind of hard to think that you're going to be able to see anything new on those biography things. That was like the weakest splash ever. She like splashed them like over to the side. See, at least she's in this, it's every woman for themselves, so the good guys have to beat up the good guys. Dude, don't feel stupid. I mean, a lot of people don't watch wrestling. I mean, I've been watching it all along, so I've seen all these chamber matches. The worst one, I don't know. Cody, what do you think? What was the worst chamber match? Or anybody else that watches them? That ECW one was really bad back in the day. The WWE ECW. I think Bob Lashley was in that, wasn't he? Nobody is stupid here. That's what, as they say, there's no stupid questions. Where the hell's Pat McAfee at? Look at this shit. Oh, snap. That was pretty good. Oops, I skipped some comment. Yeah, December to Dismember. That was terrible. The only match on that was any good was that Eminem Hardy Boys tag match. Is it about a bear on coke? Yeah, it's like a drug dealer's plane accidentally dropped some cocaine down out into the forest, and a bear actually grabs some of it and eats a brick and then snorts some of it and then goes insane. That one was crazy. That Taker burned himself during the entrance. Yeah, that was true. I watch AEW more than anything else. Like I said, I don't usually watch AEW. I record it. And then if I hear that there's some good matches, then I'll go through and watch it. The women's division AEW is horrendous, other than like the top 2 or 3 people. Here comes the next pod opening up. Who you think it'll be? They need to save Asuka. Carmella. I watch AEW more than anything else. Yes, 30 pounds. And Vince rules ECW when he tried to create his own version. I know it was more like it was NXT, but they wanted to utilize the brand that he spent money on. He just basically should have stuck with ECW, keeping the library going, and randomly just pick up the few wrestlers that he did, but not try to ever do anything ECW on his own. Do you ever see those original ECW episodes on WWE's version that had like the zombie guy on it? And like, bullshit like that. Back in my day, back in the day, do you remember out there where they're throwing them over the ropes? The chamber actually had metal out there and it wasn't any padding. This is kind of wimpy version of a chamber. Surprised I didn't cancel it to watch Cult of Humpty Dumpty. I'm gonna save that, dude, for a night there's nothing on. The cover was worth it. That slip cover was amazing. The artwork. You ever see it? I guess it's for folks that like indie type of shit. I'm loyal to WWE. Well, the ECW I was talking about. Are you talking about ECW? You talking about that? The ECW that I was talking about was after Vince bought it, the shitty version he did. But AEW has a lot of indie wrestlers, and they book it kind of like indie shit too sometimes. So the last 2, I think Asuka will be last. Then Carmella will be out next. So Carmella is basically back to a tamed down version of her original character that came out of NXT, right? AEW thing, I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they've got some decent talent in there. I just don't like how it's booked, and it's basically run by a fanboy who doesn't really know what he's doing. So they're going to sacrifice Nikki Cross. She's going to get the she should have done a swanton off of it like Jeff Hardy used to do. I remember in the 80s at WCW had chain link fence. Yeah. I was when wrestling was real. Carmella is annoying as fuck. Yes, she is. Real deal. That's a move she should have done when it was going to take all of them out. They should wait till all of them are out there. So I think Carmella will come out next. Then it'll be Asuka. I'm saying I gave me something to drink. So my prediction is Asuka wins, and they want to lessen her chance of getting injured, so she's not out there until the end. I will give it credit. I mean, Carmella does look a lot better. I think she looks better with dark hair than she did. It's probably more of her natural hair color. Did you guys see? Well, most of you probably don't know. Corey Graves, the announcer, was a wrestler in NXT, and then he got an injury and couldn't wrestle. I read an article this week said he's cleared to wrestle again if he wanted to. Yeah, how's Doug's battery? I'll skip down. 47%. You know this thing's 3 hours, dude, don't you? You should have charged up. You got to charge up for us, man. Punk went to AEW, caused a bunch of stink. The night that he was on pay-per-view, he tore something and was out for like 6 months. But during that, when that happened, there was some fight with the real executive vice presidents like Omega and the Young Bucks and stuff backstage. And basically they suspended him, and then Punk's been out injured. So nobody knows whether he's going to actually come back. Sorry, we had a Nikki Cross was eliminated. Yes. You will make it, my friend. I hope he will. Yeah, well, I mean, why would he want to team with her? What are they going to do? I mean, they don't have mixed tag belts or anything. Is that supposed to be Spider-Man? CM sucks, the drama queen, the young pukes. Kenny Olivier, like Jim Cornette says, they're drama queens. They are. They have no business being part of the booking team and also owning part of the company and being wrestlers. That shit never works. Look at what happened to WCW with Hogan and Nash and all those guys. What do you guys think of Natalya? She's okay. I just think she's a pretty bad actress. I can't stand her promos. Cody at the right time. Yeah, Cody left at the perfect right time. That was a good move there. Shit. Come on. I was the only time I would root for Carmella. Natalya, she's cool. Yeah, she's a good wrestler. And that's why she's still there. Here comes Asuka. Kick ass. I hope she whips ass. Beat her ass. Is anybody you think going to do like they normally do? And I don't think in this match they will, but they'll actually bust a pod door down. They've done that before. Whip her ass. They're chanting Asuka. Man, they're really chanting for her. I went to the movies and had to walk home about 1.8 miles in cold. So if worst comes to worst, I have to fire up the tablet. But why'd you have to walk home, man? Did you walk there? I don't have a theater that close. My theater's like 30 miles away. Uh-oh, Asuka's favoring her knee. I think Punk, yeah, I do. I think Punk will be back. It'd be stupid not to. Plus, they'd have to pay him money because it's just like, I mean, he's got a contract. Listen to them chant for Asuka. I'm not either, but she came back a couple weeks ago, and she's good as far as always being able to wrestle anybody. Look at that move Asuka's got. Asuka's fucking awesome, dude. You guys should watch her YouTube channel. She's funny. She likes video games, but she's funny sometimes. I think Brock will interfere in that men's elimination, beat the shit out of Lashley. Well, Brock is fighting Lashley. I'd like to see Cody doing more grooming tips. It made me. Are you talking about dashing? That was when he had his mustache. My face is red. Something broke me out today. No, please don't let Carmella Penn live. Oh my God. That's a bunch of shit. Don't fucking tap. She's going to tap. You forgot. No problem. Oh my God. Now look at Asuka. Let her pass out. She gonna pass out. Boo. Boo. Carmella sucks. She's there because of her stupid husband. Well, she was on there before they ever got married. It was awesome that it was a double submission, but I wish it hadn't been on her. I wish it had been Raquel. Did you like it when she was Raquel Rodriguez or Raquel Gonzalez? Asuka's not tapping out. My bus on this side of town stops running 527 goes by my partner. I got the bus stop 6:15. I'm okay with Natalia. I don't know. Doug and I were talking about that, and he said, and I haven't double checked it to make sure it's still there. That's cool. You could have been a few minutes late. He was saying that they now have Reanimator on Tubi. If that's the case, I'd like to watch Reanimator because I hadn't seen Barbara Crampton's boobies in a while. Did Raquel Rodriguez get eliminated? Who eliminated her? She's right there. There is no fucking way Carmella's winning. No. Oh. You guys all right with that? Watch Reanimator next week, and then we'll watch it on Sunday night, and then we can decide what we want to watch after that. Hell no. Yeah, please no. Carmella needs to fucking lose this match, please. Hey, did you guys watch SmackDown last night and see the crowd was chanting "fuck you, Roman" so many times they had to turn the audio off? That was technically 3. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Only thing that would been all right there is if we got a nip slip or something. Yeah, I don't like her. She's just a set of tits. That match is going to be a banger, as they say. Asuka versus Bianca. They should have Bianca come out there. I can't wait to see her confront Bianca. I seen it. She's hot garbage. Yes, she is. Hot garbage. Sweet. I hope Asuka wins, please. Wonder what night that'll be. Hopefully we'll get, if we do it night 2, maybe we'll get that. Well, it's probably going to be a night 1. They'll probably have the men's title night 2 and the women's title night 1. Exactly. Like I said, I do like her look since she's come back. She looks better with darker hair. That's probably her natural hair color. I've never seen Reanimator. Well, then we're gonna watch it next week, Doug, on Tubi. Barbara Crampton is one nice piece of ace. Your second pick one. I like it that Asuka basically knows that when she's tapping them out. She gets all smiley. Did someone say hot garbage? I did. Hot garbage. Yes, Barbara Crampton has been naked. She's got a better nude scene in Fraternity Vacation. She's with the chick that was in Halloween 5 who wouldn't fucking get naked in Halloween 5 but got naked in that. That movie's got Tim Robbins in it too. If I'm not mistaken, if she isn't naked in From Beyond, she's in a really hot black leather outfit and a lot of it toward the end. Skull Crusher, I wish the nip slip would happen. Yeah, I was saying if maybe Carmelo would do a nip slip. LOL. What are you laughing at? You laughing at my hot garbage or my Barbara Crampton? I used to have a crush on her. We were talking about her during that live stream I was in. Let's see if there's anything else she's in. You know, did you guys know she was on Young and the Restless? She's coming back for like a anniversary appearance here soon. She also had a little minor segment in a Playboy issue that I've got. Let's see what it says. She was it says she was nude in that she's older obviously, and she's got a nipple slip in that now Jacob's wife that was out. But her main thing, yeah, she was nude. She had a knee scene in From Beyond. She's in Chopping Mall. Some movie called Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know what that is. Anybody know what that is? Fraternity Vacation. She was in Body Double. I didn't know. I forgot she was in Body Double. So, yeah, she started her career basically being nude and everything. Yes, she is. She's a sweetheart, too. I follow her on social media, and she's responded to a couple of posts that I've put on there. She's a decent actor. I think people didn't give her enough credit. And you loser has to do nip slip. What the fuck is that? Oh, garbage can. I'm so small I couldn't see it. I don't need to see these Lee commercials. What is this? So anybody ever heard of a Barbara Crampton movie called Prince of Bel-Air? Never heard of it. Dude, I don't need no Hallmark commercials during my wrestling. Hey, here's the Megan Unrated. I wonder what, I'm assuming the unrated parts will just be extended scenes, because there are several scenes that I remember when I did my review, I was thinking about them, that they kind of cut away or there's stuff that's off screen. So that's because you are a big shot, Jeff. Yeah, right. Yeah, well, WWE is PG now, so we can't be showing boobies on there. What's up, my friend? Hey, Peter, what's going on? I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'm the big money man. Have you watched any of the? No, I've watched. I don't remember whatever the first couple episodes they aired were. But I didn't watch all of them. That's why I picked up that DVD in the store. Um, and was thinking about buying it and didn't get it because I hadn't seen all of them. I'm watching too. Yeah, I figured the kills would just be extended. Hey, Jeff, man, hope you're doing well. I'm doing better. Appreciate it for you stopping by. We're watching Elimination Chamber. If anybody didn't see the first match, Asuka won the female Elimination Chamber, and she's going to WrestleMania to hopefully put the smackdown on Bianca Belair's candy ass. I was rooting for Asuka. You was rooting for Raquel. Do you like her as Raquel Rodriguez or Raquel Gonzalez? I watched the Lex Luger last night. I really liked it. Hey, yeah, I would like to see that. Did it have some stuff from now talking about the personal stuff he's been through lately? You know, with his health and everything. Peter said, "What's up, Cody?" Is Doug talking trash? Yeah, not trash. Sorry, I read it wrong. He's talking about boobies again. We're always talking about boobies, man. Boobies are cool. Yeah, we were talking about Carmella when she got pinned. Maybe it'd be nice to get some boob action. What's up, brother? And he said, "Yeah." I'm watching EC2 while writing. Yeah, I saw you posting about that. That's kind of cool. When you're ready to talk about it and get some info on it, you can come on the channel, man. I'd like to hear about it. That's cool. I like to hear some of that stuff, you know, not just the same old bullshit we've already heard before. Bobby Trashley. Do you guys think this match here between Brock and Bobby is gonna, as he said, Bobby, is they gonna go like actual legit winner, or is it gonna have like some kind of screwball finish? I don't know, dude. I could figure out a way to like send Maddie a message. She doesn't have her own channel. Well, she does, but there's no videos on it, obviously. And it didn't let me post a comment like under anything because she didn't have any videos, or I couldn't. You can't just send anybody a message on YouTube. Yeah, I don't even think she's 100% that good looking. Lashley knocking on 50's door and looking like a Greek god in his 30s. Well, Brock is too, isn't he? He got to be in his late 40s, right? This last tour of Brock without Heyman, Brock's done more promos and talking than he did in the first damn 20 years he was in the business. And he's not bad. He's kind of funny. I like him as a face. So there was only 5 matches. So you get what? The women's chamber, and then you get this. Then you got Roman. Then you get the men's chamber for the U.S. title. What was the 5th match? Who else was fighting on here tonight? I can't remember. I don't give a shit who wins either one of these. If it means Bray Wyatt gets a match at Mania against one of them, I'm fine with that. I've never seen what. What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about, you said something about Bel Air. No, that's not what I'm. No, it's not that. She's not in the new Bel Air. I'm talking about back in like the 80s when she was like hot stuff. Appreciate it, Peter. Thanks for stopping by, man. No, I've seen that Prince of Bel-Air, and I've seen the original show. This was a movie that I can't show you the photo because she's naked in it. It came out in 1986. Prince of Bel-Air. Like I said, I've never heard of it. As far as a movie that Barbara Crampton would have been in. Let me see if I can look it up. It can't be this TV movie. It says it's a TV movie. How can it have nudity in it if it's a TV movie? I mean, they show a picture of her nude. I heard Jeff Hardy was driving under the influence. That's why AEW released him. The guy, I mean, they picked him up because the WWE released him because of that stuff. And then, yeah, I mean, how many chances are you going to give somebody? I have to try to find out more about this Prince of Bel-Air. This is the... That's what it looks like. It's got Mark Harmon in it. I wonder if it was ever released on Blu-rays. Anybody ever heard of that shit? Oh, you can watch it on Freevee, which is on like through Prime. It says it's got ads. In fact, I might have to check that out. Obviously, when you try to look it up, everything's about that fucking shit Fresh Prince show. Barbara Crampton. Well, holy shit, there was a DVD of it. It's like you can get it used, but they don't have it on Amazon where you can buy it. I'll have to check that out on Prime Video and see. We'll have to check that out. Anybody wants to. Mark Hahn was a great actor back in the day. He wasn't bad. I love him in Summer School. That's one of my favorite movies from the 80s. Had those guys that would do the special effects, and their favorite movie was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Here's the plot. Pool cleaner Robin Prince is known for his womanized behavior, but everything changes when he becomes infatuated with a client and is forced to reevaluate his life. Yeah, I think Kirstie Alley is the one he's infatuated with. So I guarantee you Barbara Crampton's probably got like one scene where she's fucking around with him or something. See, I thought this match would end like with a fluke finish, and then Brock would end up fighting Lashley again in Mania. But then Bray Wyatt came out on SmackDown and challenged the winner of this match to match at WrestleMania. Well, he said you had your mind or whatever. So how could this match end and lead back to the reformation of the Hurt Business? It's a good movie. Have you seen it for real? Think this will be a quick match. Hopefully Bray will make an entrance. I don't know. So, like I said, how do you think this will affect Lashley? Is it going to make it where he loses and then he goes back to MVP and reforms the Hurt Business? This crowd's into Brock. It's almost a miracle Jeff Hardy, Tammy Stitch is still alive. Stitch is likely looking, a very long time in jail. I know that. Yeah, Jeff Hardy is going to end up killing himself or somebody. Yep. NCIS, he's pretty good. Like I said, I like Summer School. That's a really good fun. Hey, wait a minute, isn't Kirstie Alley in Summer School? What did he do? Was he having like a fling or something with her in real life back then, and he was planting her in movies that he made. Yeah, I agree with that. He hadn't been right. He's like had stretches. Always comes back to the drugs or booze. I don't really give a shit who wins this match. I mean, Brock has at least jobbed to Bobby in the past, unlike what he does with most people. So he technically, if he gets his win back, it ain't that big of a deal. He's gonna kick out of this F5. Yeah, Brock's delaying covering him. Told you. You don't like Brock with his little samurai ponytail? What is Brock pretending like he had some? Oh, that's right. He got speared. So he's favoring his ribs. There's always that delay in getting the pin. So you can kind of tell he's going to kick out. One more time, they're chanting. One more time. One more time. God, man, they're chanting for Brock. What are they chanting? Some of them are chanting Bobby now. They can't decide who they want to fucking root for. My wife loves Matt Hardy. She was in, yeah, so she was in summer school. I thought so. I like when Bray and Matt did the deleter words. Yeah, that was kind of fun time. That match they had, what was the one that match they called? Like he did it where Matt was on the fucking lawnmower. That was supposed to be an action figure set with Matt on the, was it the Eater of Lawns lawnmower? And then they end up canceling it because Matt, I think, got released. Oh. Oh my God. That's some horse shit right there. Boo! That's bullshit in it right there. So they're gonna fight at WrestleMania, I reckon. Jimmy kick. So Brock is going to be suspended. So now they're chanting for Brock to hit him with the F5. Poorly booked ending. Two more times. Instead of just one more time, they should have said two more times. Wow, a DQ. Yeah, that is fucking lame. I've never liked Brock, especially because he ended the Undertaker streak. It was like somebody like Shawn Michaels or someone. Yeah, that's set to me. The second match that he had with Shawn Michaels should have been. He should have fought Triple H first, and then obviously beat him both times. Then he should have lost to Shawn, and then Shawn should have beat him the second time. So I guess they're just trying to get the fans to at least like the fact that Brock's going crazy here at the end. Where's Bray at? Why is that holy shit? Holy shit. That is holy shit. Now, he F5'd the fucking referee on the table. To quote Michael Cole, oh my. What belt is that? Bray should come out. That was the weakest dick kick ever, man. He did it. I guess, obviously he didn't want to do it on purpose. He did it over on his thigh. You got to love it. Chad Patton took 2 F5s, one on the inside, one on the out. The crowd loved it. The crowd was chanting for Brock. What makes wrestling a lot funner is when the damn crowd's all into the match. It's kind of cool. The crowd's been all into this, even though it had a lame fucking ending. How close am I to 2,000? And you guys are really gonna make me make those shits? I don't know. I haven't looked. I've been so busy at work. We're 1958. I got a few subscribers there tonight during that live stream. So yeah, we're less than 50 now. Sorry, I didn't see where you guys copied on some of my stuff. Somebody commented on my movie. Did you guys watch my movie hunt? That movie that I bought, The Retaliator, said it wasn't supposed to be out till next week. So I got it a week early. I might watch that tomorrow after I get back from Ant-Man. Somebody bought Project Wolf Hunt. It's a lot of fun. A South Korean action movie that never slows down. Uber gory and violent. Highly recommended. We didn't get many new releases. Finally bought Elvis and wish I could have seen it in the cinema. I liked it very much. I didn't particularly like that Elvis. Yeah, so yeah, I apologize. I hadn't seen you guys make comments. My girlfriend Donna says hi. I tell Donna I said hey. Tell Donna if she has got a YouTube account, she needs to subscribe to my channel. I think Bray should have break. Yeah, you talking about break should have been. What is this? That was kind of cool. I heard they were going to do those WrestleMania promos. Are those pretty fucking cool, man? I like it. I heard that the Bloodline is going to do one that's similar to the Goodfellas. Sorry, I was watching that. I wish you could have seen the Undertaker versus Sting in WrestleMania. That would have been a dream match. Yeah, I agree. If Sting hadn't got hurt, he probably would have had a couple more iconic matches than he did. I have been pushing. Nice little parody. Yep, I agree with that. All you guys need to share it, man. I need to hurry up and get to 2,000 because I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that giveaway. I've already got a bunch of. I'm thinking about doing 2. I think I might do 10 Blu-rays and 10 DVDs and 2 different ones. Arturo, you said you did order on my comment here. You ordered the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from Vinegar Syndrome. I highly recommend that, dude. That's an awesome release. And it says, you also bought 2 classic adult movies from that site. Yeah, they had some stuff. I got my Vinegar Syndrome video to edit. I'm gonna show you guys which ones I picked up for that $10 deals. So I need to edit that. I finally did recorded some stuff today, so I'll go over it at the end and let you know. So what were the other 3 matches? We got the Roman Reigns match. We got the men's elimination chamber. What was the other singles match that we got? I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. Am I able to drink your water, or do you have to get bottles and house your air? I can drink my water. It's I've got a filter. You talking about in my house? Out here in the country, I got an air tank with a filter on it that comes out of the well, and I could if I wanted, but I would have to have it really cold. But I do most of the time buy water bottles. Leslie Winston. Sting versus Taker would have to be great. I think they could have done it in a cinematic way, like Yeah, I think, like I said, I think if Sting hadn't got hurt and basically, left and then finished, he would have probably fought a couple more of the mainstay guys before he actually retired from WWE or left WWE. What do you want to call it? Yeah, that Lover's Lane was actually a pretty good movie. Like I said, the quality of that, to show you how bad the quality was, that clip that I put in the review actually does have a nipple in it for like a second, but YouTube didn't even catch that it was nudity in it. And they didn't restrict it or anything. So the quality of that DVD release is horrendous. Sting is your favorite wrestler. Yeah, I really like Sting. It's Mr. Old School's girlfriend, Donna. I'm here and now subscribe. Whenever he is over at my place and watching your videos, I'm near him listening in. I appreciate that. Thanks so much for subscribing as well. I appreciate you stopping by. So, does he act silly? Did he tell you he wants me to make a shirt so he can, No, I wasn't Mr. Old School that said that. I was Scott that wants the shirt. Well water is the best. Yeah, mine has a little bit of silt in it that you can see in my back of my toilet every once in a while. But like I said, I've got George St. Pierre's on there. Having a water tank that filters the water is the way to go. That way you can use it. Yeah, Sting Bray would have been great. Oh, no. I mean, usually that's far enough away where anything that happens, we don't. Plus, we've got a nice mountain range between Virginia and West Virginia that usually breaks up a lot of the terrible storms and a lot of what goes on like in other states when it comes by. Oh, I forgot that mixed tag match was the other match. Yeah, appreciate you, Donna. So do you get tired of him watching my crappy videos? Yeah, good old GSP made an appearance. That's kind of cool. You know that what's that guy's name? The interviewer that was just on there, the dude on AEW loved him while he was doing interviews with them, but now that he is a traitor, he busted his chops on the internet because he showed up on the WWE. Ric Flair is my favorite. Woo! Dirtiest player in the game. Ric Flair from WCW was my favorite. I didn't really much like him. Obviously, he was older when he came to the WWE, so I really wasn't into him. Have I ever seen See No Evil? Yeah, I did. I thought the second one was pretty much hot garbage, but I thought the first one wasn't bad because I went into it with zero expectations, but I thought it was actually pretty damn good. Always many laughs. Yeah, I appreciate that. I got a quirky sense of humor, and I don't just like to just do straight up stuff. I try to throw something funny in every now and then. That's why I was telling the guys, if you guys can remember any of the funny shit that I've said in videos, I like to make, I've recorded my intro thing. If you go out and find my channel, I did that 2 years ago, man. Everything's changed so much. I need to record a new one, but I kind of wanted it to be maybe like a greatest hits where I take some clips of things that I've done and said and incorporated it in there. Yacito E was great. Second one wasn't that great. Not really a rewatchable one. Yeah, it's pretty much hot garbage. Yeah, that's true. But I just didn't think it was it was worthy of a sequel, man. I mean, the first one was probably, like I said, very underrated. I didn't have any expectation going into it, and it turned out to be pretty good. I don't think we really needed a sequel. What is like Daniel Harris come around and like wipe up all the franchises? She ended up being in took that girl's place in the brain fart. What is it? Victor Crowley, the Hatchet movies. You guys think Edge will make his do you think WrestleMania, if he fights Finn Balor, more likely it might be in a Hell in a Cell? Do you think that he'll that'll be his final match? What do you guys think? Would you rather see Raquel beat Bianca or Asuka? I think they messed that up. No, I'd rather see. I don't like Raquel Rodriguez as a face. I think she needs to be a heel. And Asuka right now has been sort of, she's a tweener where they cheer her and but she's ruthless. And since she doesn't speak much, she can be like right in the middle. I think she's playing the heel role right now. And I hope she whips the shit out of Bianca Belair. I'm not big in a long title run. So I know they're trying to make Roman historic, and hopefully he'll retire or at least be a part-timer soon, like where he doesn't hold the belt. I don't need Bianca Belair to hold this belt as long as she has. He better lose to Finn at Mania. Yeah, Finn needs a rub, man. He's really done good with this team. I personally think Beth should take the pin from Rhea in this. They need to make Rhea look strong since she's got Charlotte. And I think because of that, I think this feud needs to continue, and then they should go ahead and go with Finn Edge to end it all in the cell. Rhea, however you spell her name, she doesn't have any nudity out there. Nope, she's pretty fresh in the wrestling industry as far as the U.S. She looks totally different if you Google her. When she was in the UK and come from over there, Europe, she looks totally different now than when she got over here, man. But she's still pretty hot. I like her. I was afraid that they were going to make her a joke by teaming her up, like, or having her involved in this Dominic story, but it's actually turned out pretty good because with the stuff they're doing online and having them go to Ray's house and stuff, it's been actually pretty funny. And then they're, basically have Dom making fun of himself almost, like being a parody with all that shit about him being doing hard time. Yeah, I thought I'd cut that out. But John Malkovich, yeah, he's starting to show up in Walmart movies about as much as Nick Cage. I said that. There was a funny moment during that live stream. You guys should watch it. But here, how would you guys? Let me get your opinion. At least you mainstay guys like Doug and Cody and all the ones on you guys on here. I was on that live stream and we did our top. We ranked all of the John Carpenter movies, and we had to go one at a time, and it was 4 of us. That thing drug out over 2 hours, so it's kind of hard to watch it in one sitting. I was thinking about, I asked the guy permission because I don't like doing this, but I was thinking I could make a video of my own where I just do my top, rank the movies, and then he said I could actually take a couple of my comments as long as I promoted his channel and cut them and put them into my video. You think you guys are going to watch that? If so, I made a couple funny comments during that I might chop out. Sup, guys? What's going on, Michael Joe? I like your Punisher logo. Appreciate you stopping by. Drop a like on the video if you don't mind. Let's leave Nicolas Cage out of this. He's the GOAT. No, that's what I meant. I like Nicolas Cage because look, dude, he started out slow, became like a really top performer, then did a bunch of shitty Walmart quality movies, and then he's rebounded like great, man, and actually been in a couple good movies over the last couple years. So he's rode the wave, man. He's one of the ones that just does whatever he wants to do, doesn't conform to anybody. Um, does so many different kinds of movies. I love Nick Cage. If you like movies, it's hard not to like Nick Cage. What's going on, Rey Mysterio? I haven't seen him in a while. Well, he was on here, and in real life, they said in one of his matches, I think that first match he had against what's his name? What's the guy with Scarlet? Karrion Cross. Karrion, what's his name on here? Um, he got injured with a minor injury, so he hasn't been able to wrestle. So they got him mixing it up with Dom. I really think he's gonna fight Dom in Mania. He's supposed to fight Karrion Cross at SmackDown this coming week, so he's back as far as being able to wrestle. I'm glad you like my Punisher picture. Yeah, I like the Punisher, man. Shit, dude, I even like that damn shitty Punisher movie back in the day with Dolph Lundgren. I used to make watch that thing all the time. It's really cheesy, but sometimes cheesy is good. All right, well, I'll do that. I mean, I think it's kind of worthy of John Carpenter. So good of coming up with that ranking list was kind of fun to do. They're doing the Jericho sing along with Edge's theme. They've been doing it with several of them. If they'll end up doing it again with Rollins when he comes out. I love these Canadian crowds, man. I know they're probably going to shit on Roman when he wins against Sane, but that's good. He'll get so he'll get such fire heat off of that. I love Thomas Jane Punisher. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even that's cheesy by a lot of people's standards, but isn't that the one with John Travolta's the bad guy in it? I like all those Punisher movies. I just bought that steelbook of the 4K of Punisher Warzone. I haven't watched that yet, but I like that movie. I even like the Punisher TV show. The series. I think that the dude from what's his name, John, how you pronounce his name, Barathol, however you pronounce it. I think that he makes a great Punisher, and he should be the Punisher in the MCU. The Thomas Jane Punisher was great, like Travolta's bad guy. Yeah, that movie was pretty good. I mean, I don't think people give that enough credit. Want to see Ray do the 316? You mean the 619? I would do the 316 on him. Yeah, Edge is older than dirt. That's the reason he calls himself the grit couple with her, because he's old as fucking dirt. I finally got my movie shelf up, and I finally got all the movies on it. So I think when I get this 2000 and I get everything going, I'm gonna start my Patreon, and I'm gonna start doing collection videos for the Patreon members, so you guys can start seeing how many damn movies I actually really have. Yeah, he'd be a good Wolverine as well. I hadn't thought of that. I'm really pumped to see this damn Deadpool 3 though, man. That was a cool moment there with Beth and Rhea. They're pounding on each other. I'm almost to the point where I could do a little room tour. This room is packed though, man. You guys will laugh at the amount of shit that's in this one little room, but my wife basically gave me this room to pack all my stuff into, and anything that I like personally or has got some value is in it. But I couldn't have done it a month ago because I was so disorganized. Work was crazy when I got promoted. Then you had the holidays, and then so for about 2 months, I just had so much shit piled up over in the corner, and then it started bleeding over into the rest of the room, and I got embarrassed. You couldn't even sit in here with me, so now I got it good. I've created me a little studio area, so this is all clear now. Everything behind me there's nothing in the floor. My light's set up beside me now, and then I've got that little corner over there where my bookcase is and some of my old figures. I've got to where I can start doing my movie reviews over there, so I'm not always sitting in this. So I'll set probably in front of that movie rack like I did. Did you guys think it looked okay as far as when I was doing that Lover's Lane? It's even cleaned out more than that now, and I've got a nice little pole light I'm gonna put in the corner. So yeah, got mixed up with mine. Deadpool 3 is movie. Yeah, I can't wait to see Deadpool 3. Yeah, I'm gonna record the unboxing for that finally. And like I said, Cody, if you're all right, I'm gonna show the differences. And I'll put up a photo of your mask with Cody and I didn't say that's what it was because I didn't want to announce it yet. But if you guys saw in that Lover's Lane review I did, there's a mask that's in the background that I put on a stand I made, and it's from my buddy David Sterling. They did a movie that's getting ready to come out, Camp Blood 666 Part 2. And is that got a tagline, Cody? I forget what it's called. And then there's Axe Grinder. Is what that mask is from. So he's got 2 movies coming out on video soon, and that mask is from the Axe Grinder movie. Axe Grinder 666. Is that what it is? Shit, I can't think of it. I got that movie Scar. I've had that for quite a while. I won the 4 General Mills monster figures, but never received them. So we'll see if General Mills sends them. What were the figures that you won? We both have a one of a kind mask. Yeah. I started to say something to him about that, and he got a little irritated when I was talking to him, so I didn't say it. I told my wife we had to be home before the live stream. I appreciate the effort, man. You know, I always do. I'm your mommy. Do you got American Psycho on Blu-ray? I got American Psycho. I bought the Steelbook, 4K Steelbook, and that's really good. Go back and look up on my channel. Just look up on YouTube JEFFMAN. I'm pretty sure it's on there. JEFFMAN316 Psycho. What are they chanting? Are they saying fuck you, Dominic? Yeah, look, this was the thumbnail I did for that video right there. Look. It's got that cool Best Buy Steelbook where it looks like he's taking his skin off because of the mask. Shit, man. That was like back when I just randomly did one in my living room. I did an unboxing of that. I recorded it and got to edit it of that Henry Portrait of Serial Killer 4K, and I did a little mini review of the movie on it. So I'll be posting that this week. It was for the giveaway, but I chose not to watch the video of your YouTuber who received his. They didn't show what they look like or General Mills stuff. I like that. This is my fun time. You never seen the movie Psychomania? Is that the one that Motorcycle Gang? Christian Bale's one of my top 5 actors. I like him, but I don't know if he's in my top 5. I'm one of the ones that didn't think that he was that great as Batman. He was good, but I think people were like overblowing how good he was as Batman. But I loved him as Patrick Bateman. I thought he was excellent in that. Talk about a sequel that's hot garbage, American Psycho 2. Yeah, I need to watch that again. I haven't seen that. The Machinist is a great underrated Bale movie. Yeah, he's pretty good in that. I didn't need to see him as John Connor in that Terminator movie, though. So they're not all A pluses. I'm watching Rhea has some nice trunks on tonight. Let's just say that. Beth is trying to do a superplex on her. That's pretty amazing considering how short Beth is compared to Rhea. Off of the top rope there, that was pretty damn good. Yes, it was. The best Batman was Keaton. Yeah, man. I'm really considering doing a video that does nothing but rant, talking about making me cranky, about how they're screwing over Keaton with this whole situation as Batman. Like the internet exploded when he did his "I'm Batman" in the "You Flash" trailer, and for them to have canceled that damn movie, the Batgirl movie with him in it, and then also his Batman Beyond movie is ridiculous, man. People would have eat that shit up. Gunn just don't want to put anything out now that he is unless he comes up with it or writes it. Christian Bale is a better Batman than Ben Affleck. I don't know about that. I think the source material wasn't as good for Affleck. I think Ben Affleck played an older Bruce Wayne way better than Bale's Bruce Wayne was. So they're two different versions. Ben Affleck is more the Dark Knight than just the regular Batman. But I'll give you credit. Yeah, Bale as Batman overall is done much better with his movies than with Affleck. But Affleck, like I said, got poor material. I still got to watch American Psycho. I bought the unrated version on Vudu. Turned into Reagan there from The Exorcist. I agree with what you're saying. Yeah, man. So who fucked over the DCU more as far as fans go? Look at that. I knew that she would end up winning. Oh, that was a botch right there. Did you see that? Beth didn't get there in time, and Edge had to lift his shoulder up. Beth was supposed to break that up. Yep, they just screwed that up. Cody called it too. Christian Bale was the best Batman for only the two movies. The third one wasn't as good. Yeah, I love the Batman, but I don't know whether it's him being that good as Batman or whether it's Heath Ledger as Joker. Henry Cavill can slide over to Marvel. I agree, but still, man. So who screwed it up more? Dwayne Rock Johnson or James Gunn, man? I mean, I like Gunn and all, but I don't need 10 years planned out like that. I need like the first couple years and then organically see where it goes from there. I think it's overproduced. Like they're trying to do too much at once, trying to figure it out. He wasn't the worst Batman. Clooney was one of the worst Batman. I thought Ben Affleck was amazing in Batman v Superman. That's one of the best scenes in that superhero history, that warehouse scene. They won't replay that one for sure. That's how I felt about Clooney, though. He did a good job, but it was a horrible script. Yep. What's going on, Cloudwish? Yeah, even Kilmer was decent as Batman. I thought Kilmer's Bruce Wayne was not good, but his Batman was pretty good. And then but the scripts are so weak. I don't think even Keaton. I think Keaton bowed out at the right time if that's the scripts he was going to be stuck with. Are they going to show that 3? I didn't think they would. That's good. Rhea needs to pin Beth in this match. There's no reason that Beth needs to win. So how is this one going to end? What do you guys think? There's no way they're going to let her do it again. There's no way. Told you. She wouldn't have hit her in the head anyway, where she was positioned. Oh, God. They don't need to please don't let Edge pin Balor. Balor needs to win this match, or if they lose, if Edge wins, there's no reason for them to rematch at WrestleMania. There are some cheesy movies on Tubi. I've been watching a lot of them. Yeah, I know they're cheesy and good. DC needs to stop doing live action, go back to anime. That's kind of true. Oh my god, that was the stupidest ending ever. Urgh. Heath is the best Joker. Leto got the short end of the stick. Almost 3 hours of footage. Only ended up with 10 minutes. I want to see. Yeah, I do the air cut. I want to see that. Look how good the Snyder cut was. That there was no reason for them to win that match. Judgment Day should have cheated to win to set them up fighting. There's no reason for them to rematch now. Edge got his revenge. The Exorcist again. That's my don't make me cranky. You wouldn't like me when I'm cranky. I think they need me to book these fucking shows. I could have scripted it better. Me too. Beth, she's not going to wrestle. So Beth should have taken the pin after Dom cheated. And then Rhea would have looked good. The only good thing about that is Rhea didn't take the pin. And if that was the way it was going to end, then they should have come up in there and they should have, I'll get you. They should have went in there and attacked them with a chair afterwards. That was booked terribly. Marvel's live action is better. Yeah, I know. I give Marvel credit though. They had some stinkers in there at the beginning, like Thor: Dark World. Iron Man 3 wasn't the greatest, but then they just keep going. But they didn't. It's like they let some of it organically happen with the characters. Yeah, so dumb. That ending was stupid. Hot garbage. Judgment Day should have won with shenanigans, set up the cage match. Exactly. They don't know how to book anything anymore. I mean, they never it's kind of like with that Bailey. Bailey, there's no way that Bailey's team should have lost in a 6-person tag if she was then going to lose the singles match. You got to let the heel win sometimes to make it realistic that they have a chance to win the singles matches. Now, with that being said, if they do go with the Hell in a Cell match between them at WrestleMania, they better let Balor win that match. Are those catches on her face? That she had these weird lines tattooed in a pattern, and because of rubbing her face and sweat and everything, part of them got rubbed off. So why DC will still keep Ezra Miller and he's a criminal still playing a superhero? Yeah, I don't know. That was the stupidest thing. Think about it. So you had a couple years ago, Ezra Miller was the one that everybody wanted to fire and get rid of, and Cavill and Affleck were going to get, single movies, and everybody loved them and was moving forward. And then everybody else gets shit canned, and Ezra Miller, the one that nobody really wanted, it could end up being the Flash still. I don't even understand it. Hey, I'm really looking forward to seeing that Megan Unrated, seeing what the differences are. Yeah, I want to see that. 24th. So is that what's today's date? So next Friday. What is this? I'm talking about Black History. Nope. They showed Nope. What did you guys think of Nope? I thought Nope was like hot garbage. Austin Theory to retain, or who you think? I think Austin Theory will retain. Um, but here's how shitty they'll book it. If Austin Theory loses, he'll end up fighting Cena in Mania, and Cena will end up beating him because it ain't for the belt. It needs to be for the U.S. title. That was one of the titles that Cena helped push and promote. And then eventually it needs where Cena loses to Austin Theory to help push him over the top. The press conference, I guess. Do they do that all the time now on this? I'm at 23%. Call me Dougie Jr. Do you not have a charger like right beside you? Come on now. Does anybody find anything at the Dollar Tree? I found like every time I go, I find like one or two movies, but I never find like a lot. So, um, I guess I'm gonna compile a couple videos together. Listening to Heyman. He never he said anything. You talk about a hot crowd, man. I can't wait to see that shit. Am I watching the press conference? Do they do? I think they do it after most of them here lately, but no, I'm not sticking around watching that shit. Disappointed that Henry Cavill won't be in the Flash, and is the other Flash from the TV show is supposed to be in it. I thought Alan looked so stupid, looked like a balloon, and I'm at 37%. No, the rumor is that Keaton's Batman is going to have some of his parts cut out, especially at the end, and they're going to bring in potentially something related to Gunn's DCU that'll end up linking it together to where the both universes are still possible. I'm getting it. Have you seen Doom Patrol or Titans? Yeah, I've got the first season of Titans and I didn't 100% like it, but I've liked Doom Patrol. I don't know if you caught, I picked up one of the seasons in Best Buy and was mentioning it that I think it's a very underrated show. It's not too bad. Well, this is good. At least they're not trying to screw Theory over and putting Theory in the match to start it with the top two. He's in a pod. To me, the champion should have champion advantage. He should be the last one coming out of the pod. Who else was in this match? It does. When does it get better? How many seasons is it? I only watched the first season, Doom Patrol. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I like Doom Patrol. Cloudwish reminded us of Roman Reigns with the product placement. Sorry, I missed a couple comments. I agree. Nope was no good. I really like Jordan Peele's work. Someone said you have to watch Nope twice, but I cannot do it. Why do I want Nope twice? Nope. Did you guys watch my unboxing of Nope, the Steelbook, and my mini review of the movie? Of course, I love Peacemaker. DC has been killing it with HBO Max. Yeah, then obviously because that's James Gunn, he said that Peacemaker would still continue since that's his baby, so he can flush everybody else's work, but all of his stuff continues. So I'm assuming that means Suicide Squad could still live in his universe. I wouldn't be surprised if they do make Austin Theory drop the belt. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody like Montez Ford would win it. Because, like I said, Theory could still fight Cena at Mania without having to have the belt on the line, and that would give somebody else a good match. Yeah, but he was talking about how he's writing that another HBO Max series, and he's writing the Superman movie, and then he'll start writing the next season of Peacemaker. So he hasn't even written the next season of Peacemaker yet. A light shining off of this. I'm knocking the fucking thing down. I didn't fix anything. Montez is very underrated. His wrestling skills have gotten way better. Hold on a second. I need to fix my chair. Seth Rollins is in this. Who else is in this match? I forget. So no nope, cinematic looking well, but sucked. Only part that was entertaining was the monkey part. It was like, what does this monkey have to do? Yeah, well, it was basically just establishing the showboatness of that guy and how he linked into it. But yeah, I thought the monkey part was kind of creepy. I just thought it was boring. And then the what it ended up being and the alien was boring. Just basically a big asshole sucking up stuff and shitting it out. Better make a shirt of that sign you made. I know you keep telling me that. Is that what you want on the front? What's the back going to say? Let's go. Oh, I forgot Bronson Reed was in this. We don't need Bronson Reed in this. Here's the problem. I know they haven't done much with him, but he hasn't taken a pinfall since he's been back. So unless a bunch of them are going to pile on him, is they going to let him job out in this match? Yeah, so give me an idea of a design for a shirt that would have that sign on it. Is that on the front? What else is on there? Back, I do need to make a hot garbage shirt. Like I said, I got to redraw the logo though, because can you do that? If I've downloaded that artwork from somebody else from a site like a clip art site, I mean, if I put it on a shirt, if it's like on a TeePublic site, how does that work? Because I see a couple of the YouTubers that I watch now, they're using pictures from movies and stuff, and I know they don't own the rights to that stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't mind. I don't want to see Damian Priest win. I don't want to see Bronson Reed. Is that his name? Bronson, whatever. Fuck. I don't want to see him win. Dude, what's with that thing? What's with that crown on his head? I wouldn't mind seeing Montez Ford win. Yeah, I know, a big balloon. I mean, it was stupid. I didn't even understand the part when it sucked the big boy burger thing, looking thing up in it, and then it caused it to explode. What was inside of the alien that would have caused that thing to ignite? What did he do? Fart when it was up in there? Yeah, my logo. I was thinking about doing a shirt where it had like my logo, like on the side, like here, and then whatever I wanted on the back. I could do a couple different designs, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think I'll take the trash can and I'll redraw it because I made my logo like out of a bunch of different little parts. So that's really doesn't belong to anybody. And I could redraw that sign there and make it look a little different. Okay, I'm hooked up. Let's go. You mean you got your phone charging or whatever again? How much eye makeup does Damian Priest need to be wearing tonight? What was with that crown he had on out there? That looks kind of cheesy. Oh, I forgot Johnny Gargano's in this. There's no way he wins, but that's kind of cool. I know a lot of people are pissed that they changed his theme song. Reminds of the satanic stuff the Weekend is putting in their show. Then his face looks horrible now. 36%. You'll probably make it. Ooh, I don't like Priest, man. Never been a big Damian Priest fan. He's a decent wrestler, but I don't want him going into WrestleMania as a champion. Yeah, I miss Ciampa too. He was injured. Has he heard anything? Is he ready to come back? Worst case, they need to reform their tag team and have it to where they go for the tag titles eventually. Once they get those titles off the Usos, see, they could switch them up every once in a while. Same thing with Roman. The good thing about it is you give it off of Cody, give it to Cody or Sammy or whoever. They can be champion for a couple months, and then you can change champions and rotate some people now every once in a while. Here comes the man. Let's listen to this crowd. Hey, pretty loud. It's been real, people, but I've been up since before 6. I'm about to crash. Why'd you get up so early on a Saturday? Did you have something to do with your kid or something? Crash? Come on, man. It's 9:41 on a Saturday night. You don't even have to work tomorrow. You hang with the big boys, man. Ciampa and Rude are the biggest missed opportunities on the main roster. Yeah, both. If Triple H had been there, Rude would have went over as the glorious one. I had a shirt, a glorious one shirt. Megan Unrated would be on Peacock. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I didn't remember what day it was. Yeah, Cody had said it was on there. If the unrated is decent, I'll end up buying it and supporting it when it comes on Blu-ray. I was doing that. My son had me. We put the Tesla in self-driving mode this week, and I was going down the highway, and I was leaning back, and I was doing that when I rode by somebody, and they gave me a weird look. They just still singing his music. Yeah, Rude had surgery. Wasn't it, did he have neck surgery? What did he have surgery on? I can't remember. I heard Randy Orton had ordered some custom wrestling boots from somebody, so maybe he's going to be ready for WrestleMania. Does anybody know whether is old Riddle out of drug rehab yet? That'd be good to see these two in a long singles match. Old Johnny wrestling and Seth Rollins. That'd be a really good match. Oh, okay, that's cool. That early in the morning, or was it at like 7? Johnny wrestling. What would they chant for me if I was in the ring? Jeff Man movies. All right, so I need you guys to help me, and I know this isn't the best place to say it because we don't have as many people watching, but I have one Vestron video Blu-ray that I'm missing because I ended up getting I needed 2, and I ended up buying the one this week. I didn't have Layer of the White Worm. That was the one I was missing. And the second one that I was missing, and I ended up getting that for a good price. I'm missing the Unholy. And for some reason, that one is hard to find. I don't know how I missed it. Do you remember Beer Money? Oh yeah, of course I do. I like Beer Money. I saw them live a lot, those TNA shows. I had to get up early today at 7 and do laundry at 7:30 because we ate at Golden Corral. Went to the mall. No, you did. I want to see some photos of those cards, man. Hey, did any of you guys ever watch those cards when I was just looking for shit to put out as videos before I had a lot of physical media to show? Did you guys ever watch those unwrapping vintage wax packs card videos that I did? I still got quite a few old. Oh God, he hit his own face on the mat. I still got quite a few old cards that I could open. Like I got some King Kong, like 1977 or 76 cards I could open. Did you guys ever watch any of those videos? Bueller. I don't sleep a lot lately. It used to bother me, but I just drank an energy drink during the day. But I can't sleep if I go to bed early. I usually don't go to bed myself until about midnight, and I have to get up a little after 6 to go to work. So TNA house shows, gotta miss those. Yep, man, you and I were talking about that. Whenever we decide if you guys want to come on my channel, whatever, we can talk about some of that shit. You can tell me some stories about the ones you went to. Um, I'll get that binder out too. I never did. I looked through those DVDs. The first handful, Cody, that I looked up really weren't worth that much money. Like I said, I don't think I ended up with any of those ones the last couple of years that they made them, and those are the hardest ones to find. Most of mine were for the first couple years, and everybody ended up buying those. So need to go back and watch. Yeah, man, I got some good stuff on there. What it was is once a month I was going to take some of my old trading cards and like any that I had 2 packs of, like sealed up. I was going to like open one of them. I opened some Grease cards, some Gremlins cards. I can't even remember the other ones I opened. It was yeah, obviously it's mostly entertainment ones. I got some packs of cards, the Fleer ones that potentially would have like Brock and Cena rookies in it. I think is that what it was, or maybe their second year cards that I could open on the channel too. Maybe I'll go back and redo one of those videos now and do another one. Um, See if anybody watches them. So they actually let the champ come out there third. Really? Really? You can tell this is choreographed or however that's spelled. I bought the monster cards before, but I don't know if I have them all, and I wanted the binder, so I might have extras or ones I needed. If you get any extras, let me know. I might would like to get them from you. If I could show them on the channel. Maybe Barry Windham in '89 at the show in his car after the match was Stunning Steve Austin. He was a really nice guy. Yeah, I met some of those guys back in the day. They were cool back in when everybody wasn't autograph seeking. Did you guys see that video of somebody took those big ass poster board things and had pops taped to them and stuff taped on there where they were trying to get Rey Mysterio to sign like dozens of shit at the airport? That's ridiculous. Choreographed. Exactly. Monsters. It's basically a male choreographed soap opera. What do you want? I want somebody to go through the plexiglass, man. Is it going to be this? Is it going to be Theory? That's funny. Who's going to be next? Christopher Daniels was my favorite. I bought a pair of his tights from his wife. The question is, did you try them on? Who's next? There's your guy, Cody. Damian Priest, Mr. Eye Makeup himself. Did you see on Raw the other night where Damian Priest was cutting that promo and he fucking forgot what he was supposed to say in the middle of it? And he was like, "Oh, the crowd got me all flustered and I can't remember what I was supposed to say." Attempted leg too fat. You did. You did try to put them on. I would have too, though. Yeah. They are correct. Nobody gives a shit about how you spell stuff on here, brother. We're not going to bust your chops for spelling stuff wrong. I don't know anything about that Terminator 2. Any 4Ks you can get for $10 or less, though, is a good deal to me. I've got it and I've watched it. The transfer isn't great. Like, it isn't a tremendous upgrade. So don't be disappointed if you don't think the transfer is awesome. Montez will be the one that comes off the top of the pod and does like a frog splash. Bronson Reed will be the one that slams through the pod thing. I got them framed. I'll send you a pic. Talk about me being the money man. That's all you fucking got, dude. Is framed stuff and masks and spending $200 and on this, that, and the other. You got it better than me. You know, I bought these cheap lights back here at Walmart this week, so hopefully the lighting looks a little better. The floodlights I can do on my camera. So like, look, see if I want to change it to red. That's cool. Did I like Terminator 3? I'd say like. Yeah, that's a pretty good word. I mean, I didn't think it was as bad as a lot of people. I remember it was one of the first things I owned in true like HD because I got it in HD DVD on the Xbox One, Xbox 360, the HD DVD player. That scene with him in the truck with the Terminator that run through the city where he swings it. Is it a fire truck? I can't remember what it was. It swings it out and it basically destroys that whole block. That is a really awesome scene in any Terminator movie. And the chick that played the female Terminator was pretty hot stuff too. So I mean, it's got a lot going for it. It's got a lot of going for it, eh? He just did the kill switch. Yep. Well, Priest kicked out. I don't remember 3. What happened in 3? 3 was where the female Terminator came in, and then they were he had to go save John Connor and the woman that John Connor was supposed to end up marrying. You're the money man movie shopping every week. Hey man, I get if you've watched it the last week compared to the beginning, like about a year ago, I'm buying like virtually nothing compared to what I used to. I'm trying to do I'm trying to be more frugal. I get the cheaper stuff now. I'm holding off on some of those new releases. But I do like I am getting the catalog titles and I'll have to slow down anyway. My YouTube check is not going to be very, I don't think I'll get one this month. My views have been too low. So would I like to see Terminator as a third person shooter game? Yeah, probably. That wouldn't be bad. You're going to be the Terminator. So you could swap the computer screens and get it to do shit like the different kinds of views and stuff. That was kind of cool. Did I send you pics of the new mask I got? I don't remember. You sent me the one of the Camp Blood 666 Part 2 mask. You said you got them from the director. Has he got any other ones? I wouldn't mind getting a couple. I don't buy a lot of masks. Most of my masks are the I got all the Michael Myers masks, like one from each one of the movies. And I've got that Art the Clown mask. And then I got that mask. I don't have a lot of masks. I don't have as many masks as you. Yeah, you sent me that one, the Camp Blood mask. It could be an option. Yeah, I would like to play as the Terminator and have all the different views and stuff available from his eye. That would be kind of cool. Some stuff to get framed is expensive when you have to get it customized because they haven't made that size for people to buy. They want it close to 300 to have my poster frame. Yeah, I don't have a lot of frame stuff. Most of my autograph stuff are like 8x10s and smaller items that I didn't have to get framed. My good because I was collecting a lot of WWE autograph trading cards before the trading card market blew up, and I sold quite a bit of it. Just so you know, I sold a ton of wrestling stuff to pay for my movie stuff. That's what I did most of last year, or in the first year of COVID, was sell off a bunch of that stuff. But I've whittled it down where I've got one big display case. What's got about 4 rows. You can put about 10, 15 cards on each row, where I've got it down to where just maybe like 1 or 2 cards of every person I like. So I've got like a Paige Kiss card, and I've got an Alexa Bliss autograph Kiss card, stuff like that in there. I got 2 masks from for half price. I got the Axe Grinder. That is a good deal. I wouldn't mind getting one of them from him. Do you think he's got anything else? Found an ET lamp in the unit today. I have the 2018 poster for Halloween. Yeah, I got that too. When I'm a member of the Universal Rewards thing, and they used to have some cool stuff in it. They don't now. Most of the stuff they've got now, you redeem your points for digital movies. But back in the day, they used to actually have. Look, he's doing the people's elbow. They used to actually have movie posters, and I got the 2018 Halloween poster. That was a long fucking story to tell you just to say that I got that. This dude looks like Rikishi. Yeah, but he can go a lot better than Rikishi. Look at Theory. I think, well, it depends on which one you got. There's multiple 4K releases of Terminator 2. But I heard, and I mean, it's good, but I've watched it, and it's not that good. I mean, it's like not a tremendous upgrade to me. Like if you Google it, the first thing you see is the transfer of Terminator 2 4K really that bad? It's most people's complaint about the 4K is it's got like a over saturation of DNR, and the edge enhancement has been applied to it, so a lot of people look like looks really fake. It's kind of like I don't think it's terrible like they're saying that it, like I said that Saturday Night Fever transfer was terrible. It says that the Steelbook is a better transfer than the slipcover edition. It's probably all going to be relative to your setup and how you think it looks. That's why I think it's really hard to watch people's reviews of 4Ks. I only usually do it on the I don't do it on any of the new stuff. I only do it on the catalog stuff because if they say that it's way too dark and it's a movie that's like at nighttime or has a lot of dark scenes in it, and I know that, then sometimes I try to avoid it because I just don't like how dark some of that 4K stuff looks on some of those old catalog titles. But if it's a really nice, crisp, like remaster, what the hell is Ford doing? What the hell is he doing? That was kind of cool. So he got the spot of the match right there. That's cool. Well, this one I think is basically the theater poster because it's a reverse one like the theater ones are. You got the mirror image on the back of it. My button ain't work. I didn't care for T2. I like T2 in the theater. Was an excellent experience watching that when it first came out. Letting my points accumulate because I don't see anything good to redeem. Plus, I don't buy many Universal titles. Yeah, me either. I don't. I've been letting my points accumulate for a while. I did redeem it for a cheesy movie the other week. Oh my god, triple super kick. That's fucking amazing. I'd redeemed it for Bean in HD because I don't have Bean on Blu-ray, and I like Bean, like Mustard Bean. He's gonna take everybody's finishing moves. I'm okay with that being the way he gets eliminated. I'm good with that. So it took 3 super kicks and all 3 finishing moves to eliminate him. I'm okay with that. If you wanted to make it even look like he was even more powerful, you could have had it where all 3 of them laid on him like the women did with the 2 people on there. Man, they're chanting, hey, hey, goodbye. And now it's down to 4. Gargano will probably be the next one eliminated. Or is it still 5? Oh, it's still 5. So Reed was the first one eliminated. Okay. Now they're singing Rollins' theme. Somebody got to come off the pod, but that'll kind of seem a little anticlimactic now that Ford has come off the top. I need to upgrade to 4K TV and DVD player. If you do, I recommend getting a if you're gonna go ahead and buy a good 4K player, get a region free one. There's a lot of Blu-rays that you can get that are like region B. Why? Here's the thing. Why is the movie the first Wolf Creek not on Blu-ray? Because I had to buy like a UK steelbook to get it on Blu-ray. Look at the two of them just fucking setting up on the pod. Oh my god, what a chop! I didn't think about it charging my earbuds, man. Are my earbuds gonna run out? Oh man, these things last forever. I still got 57%. Jank. What'd you say? Purchased the Christmas classes. They only gave points for Rudolph. All those movies I bought and only got points for one. Yeah, that sucks. What do they run? I don't know. I mean, I bought mine like 2 years ago when I bought my 4K TV. So mine was kind of like I bought a nice LG 4K. It's not super high end like some of them, like the ones Doug and I were talking about at the time, but it's really nice. It's a really good one. And holy shit. But I got quite a few like my region B's. The good thing about 4Ks though is like I didn't even realize until yesterday that I didn't have Ant-Man, the first one, in 4K. So I went on Amazon and they had the region B 4K for $13 shipped, because I get free Amazon shipping. 4Ks are not region coded, so the 4K disc will play in anything, but the The Blu-ray I don't even need because I already own it. So I'm going ahead and upgraded that because I really like the first Ant-Man. Hey Cody, is the new Ant-Man, has it got a lot of the same like humor in it that the first one did, or are they trying to make it more Marvel action oriented? Now, the other one had a really good mix. It was a lot of humor, a lot of like the human story, and then they mixed in the action. I don't want it to be overly action oriented. Wish YouTube allowed people to edit after you've commented. It doesn't matter, dude. Don't worry about it. You hated Wolf Creek? I liked the first Wolf Creek. It was a little boring once it got started, though. I think it's because I like that the killer in it. Hey, that's kind of cool. Somebody gave me a like off of Facebook. I don't even know. Does it are these comments from Facebook? Does it tell me if anybody comments from Facebook? I forgot I did that for the first time off of there. It's got the little YouTube symbol by his name, so I didn't see anybody commenting from Facebook, but no big deal. I just thought it would be cool to put it on there. Maybe I actually get a couple of views. And I don't know how far is YouTube ahead or behind a Facebook Live. I've never done it before, so I don't know. Was it Cody said he liked Priest? What do you like? Why do you like Priest? I mean, he's okay, but I've never been a huge Priest fan. Yeah, I know, man. That smack that Rollins did on top of the chamber pod to Johnny Wrestling was pretty loud too. Oh, should write a movie about a script by JEFFMAN316 based in an 80s movie. Yeah, you should do that. You guys should do that. I'll get rid of the press thing, or I could be press, and then you could have it to where I'm like the 70s character of the Night Stalker guy. Where I'm investigating shit. Hey, a priest got eliminated. And then I could be investigating like some mysterious slasher activity or something. Do you have all that you need from Scream Factory or Arrow? You talking about, am I looking for anything? I'm not really looking for anything old. I've got most of the old stuff that I wanted. But like I said, if anybody knows where I can get a relatively affordable copy of The Unholy from that Vestron video series, let me know, because I really do need one. I want to complete that, and I'm kind of pissed that I missed it somehow. Because I remembered, I thought I ordered that movie, and when I went to put them all in order on my new shelf, this is the one I'm talking about. And you can get, I've got a region free player, so you can still get I can order this region B one that'll deliver like March 7th. But I mean, I don't want that. I want the regular one. Yeah, didn't they have a sale because of Valentine's Day? Gotta have boobies for Doug. Yeah. Well, no, hey man, I like boobies myself, man, not just for Doug. Yeah, the chamber matches are entertainment, even if they no matter who wins, they usually are pretty entertaining. See, speaking of another, this is would be a good singles match here. Montez Ford single. I think he's going to eventually be a singles guy. Him versus Rollins, him versus Johnny Gargano. All these would be good matches. Dude, he gonna kill himself. Goes to the 20th. Yeah, I don't know that I'm looking for it. I got most of the Arrow titles that I needed, older ones, when Barnes and Noble did the 50% off sale. Hey, I sold a Ric Flair figure on eBay. That's kind of cool. Why does he keep doing it? I don't know why he did it. And it was too quick that time, so people almost missed it. And then he got eliminated. This is pretty good. Yeah, this, like I said, this is a, I expect that Sami Zayn match to be really good too. So put the word out, or if you guys are out looking for used movies or whatever, and you see the Unholy, let me know, and I'll pay a premium for it. I don't want to. It only randomly shows up on eBay, and it's like people want way too much for it. Why is that one so? Talking about you suck. Why is that one so worth so much? Nope. Thought about maybe getting the fly box set Critters of the Omen or Silent Hill. Just worried they might do 4K for some of those. Well, I bought the fly box set cheap at Walmart last year. Um, did he really get hurt? Critters, I got that cheap at Walmart as well, I think. And Omen already had the Fox box set. But I'm not, don't shoot me, but I'm not a huge fan of that Silent Hill. So, yeah, anybody can help me get that. I really appreciate it. I haven't watched The Lair of the White Worm in probably 20 years. So, that was one, that was the, I needed two, and that was the one I picked up. So, you guys remember watching that? Is that any good? Give me some, should I hurry up and watch it, or is it not that good? That was one of those ones I was just filling the hole in my collection. I think I've got all of the Mill Creek uh, VHS retro cover releases. Are they setting Montez Ford up to end up fighting Rollins because he injured him or something? Um, I contacted Mill Creek to see if I could get some review copies, and they're saying they're not accepting new. That they're not accepting new. What do you call it? Reviewers yet right now, or what? Oh my god! So they set up uh, Montez Ford to be injured to where it's a reason that the door got stayed open. Oh, he's gonna be a monster heel at Mania. So he saved Theory. $24.99 for the Critters box set is a good deal. I would get it. Dude, I don't know that the Critters movies would be that great in 4K anyway. So yeah, I would go ahead and to have such a great match end on such a shitty ending. It was good into the end. I don't like that. Its chamber doesn't need interference. It's in a chamber. It's like people interfering in cage matches always piss me off too. I don't mind people on the outside stopping somebody from getting down off the cage, but interfering in a cage match to help somebody win in the cage always bothered me. Cage matches and Hell in a Cells are always supposed to end feuds, and it should just be between the two people. I don't like Elimination Chamber, anybody interfering in it. It's stupid. And the Omen I got from Best Buy, but only included the remake in the first three. Gross. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, the new Critters you talking about Critters Attack? It's a Dollar Tree movie, dude. That ain't no big deal. Um, I think I got an extra copy. I don't remember. It might be in my stack that I was going to give away at the 2000 point. I'm not sure. Yeah, so the Montez thing was set up just to open the door up long enough for him to interfere. Boo. Yeah, I remember when I watched Graduation Day, a lot of those movies, it's weird. If they don't have a lot of the cheese factor or, a lot of good kills and nudity in it, and it's like big sections in it that are boring. I mean, those 80s movies, man, not all of them are great. So I never liked, when I first saw it, I never liked April Fool's Day. I thought that the ending of that, um, was shitty. So I just didn't like it. Now, Happy Birthday to Me, I didn't particularly like that back then, but I liked that after a rewatch. So they're all different. I've never seen it at my Dollar Tree. Yeah, I think I ended up, I'll look and see. I don't know if that was what was in my bundle, but I remember seeing it at the Dollar Tree a couple times. I think one time I even saw it with the slipcover. What is this a commercial for? Rivals. Okay. I might have to watch that. That Rivals don't look too bad. I've never seen it. I read that one. Some guy had $14.99 for Critters Attack in the movie Trick. Yeah, I think so. Did you guys like that movie Sick? I thought it was I don't know. I thought it was kind of cheesy. It was nowhere near as good as it should have been. I did a review of that on the channel if you haven't watched it yet. Like I'm a self promoter all the time. Anytime I mention like I did a review of Megan. If you guys haven't watched that review, what movie were we talking about? Critters. You can get Critters Attack on Amazon for $7.89 on Blu-ray. If you got Prime, it was ship free. I like Trick. I thought Trick was pretty good. Yeah, I recommend Trick. When I see Trick in the Dollar Tree, I always pick it up and recommend it to people. They've got to start announcing names for this year's Hall of Fame soon, right? I saw the tentative list. I don't remember who was on it. Give me a second, I can look. What'd you guys think of the trailer for the new Fast and Furious movie, Fast 10? One rumor is that Dave Bautista might go into the Hall of Fame this year. Another rumor was Sid Justice, Umaga, Michelle McCool were two other names that were being considered. I think this would be a good year to put Batista, even though I don't know that Batista is Hall of Fame worthy. I think it would be a good year to put Batista in there because he's had some high profile movies, and he's already said he's not coming back. like the way I did the review of Sick. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't terrible. It's just it wasn't anything good, and it was pretty easy to figure out the direction they were going to go with the end. I obviously didn't figure out who it was because I wasn't thinking, that I wasn't able to be that smart about it. But you could see it was going to be something similar coming a mile away. Yeah, they had the Blu-ray of Critters Attack and Trick at the Dollar Tree. I bought both of those at Dollar Tree. It's in my Dollar Tree bin of movies that I bought now. So I stopped at the second Fast movie. I can't do Vin Diesel. Yeah, they went into fucking outer space in the last one. So watch my review of that and I'll talk about that. Well, it depends on whether you want a super duper high quality 4K player. But no, just like all other electronics, if you buy one like a middle of the road one, um, you can get them fairly cheap now compared to what they used to be. I was upset. My old Vizio Blu-ray player used to be 3D. I hadn't booted up. Well, turn it on. I hadn't turned that thing on in like a year. I turned it on. I couldn't get it to work. So I was pissed because I wanted to watch a 3D movie. And so I forgot I had to crank up my old PlayStation 3. I forgot that can also play 3D movies. Like Best Buy's got Panasonic, LGs. I mean, you can get if you want one with HDR10, Dolby Vision, or whatever, you're going to have to pay a lot of money on there. So it all depends on your setup. If you're like me, I'm not going to be with the types of movies that I watch, from B movies to fan films to shot on video, or whatever. I'm not going to be like a guy that watches films at home and all those guys that have to have like the super uber 4K setup, highest end quality. I'm more about, I usually adjust it anyway for my taste, the way it looks. So I'm always been kind of, don't buy the cheapest, but buy kind of middle of the road. Hot garbage. Yeah, I got the movie The Rad. I think I bought that on Best Buy, the Steelbook. So what do you think of that new Jason Statham movie that the Guy Ritchie, I forget the name of it, it's got coming out? I think it looks pretty good. So once again, like I said, that whole Elimination Chamber match was good until the very end. So that's the trouble I see with WWE a lot of times. I was just looking to see if anything's going on in the world. It's a police presence over at the local movie theater, is what I was looking at. Wasn't Josh Brolin in Rad? Shit, I don't even remember now. Who was in Rad? Lori Loughlin was in it. Talia Shire, Ray Walston. I don't see him. Unless he's such a bit player, he's not named. I don't see him on there. Here's a oldie but a goodie. You guys watch Never Ending Story? Yeah, see, I mean, Doug, I'm not gonna pay. That's like $1,000 player. I'm not buying a 4K player that costs like $1,000. Like that Panasonic one you're talking about is at Best Buy for like $1,000. So I'm not paying that much for. I mean, they look good in 4K. I'm not going to sit there and study it and compare it to the Blu-ray and make sure that it's the best it can possibly look. I mean, I'm 51 years old and don't have the best eyesight as it is. I'm not going to see anything 20/20 vision anymore, even with my glasses on. It's kind of like I was talking to somebody. I'm not sitting there studying the pores on people's faces and stuff anymore. I'm just not into that. So that's another reason that I'm picking and choosing my 4K movies. I really want it to be a drastic difference in the Blu-ray transfer than the 4K before I'm buying them now, because I've been so disappointed with some of the 4K transfers I've been buying of older movies that it's almost like it's a cash grab just to go upgrade to 4K these days. Yeah, the Crank movies are good. I always thought they should have done another one. I love the Cody Paul segment. Yeah, that Cody Paul segment. Bill Allen. What are we talking about? Am I missing something? What the fuck are we talking about? That one's 500. Now that one I might play it. There is one similar to what you just described. I just looked it up on Best Buy that's got the specs that you just named. That's $1,000. There is no way. And The Rock means no way. Or the Jeff means no way. What the fuck is thrashing? Man, you guys, I love you guys when we come on here. We talk about some of these movies that I haven't seen in years. Yes, Josh Brolin is in Thrashing. As two skateboard gangs battle each other for supremacy, and a member of one gang falls in love with the sister of his rival. Oh man, so it's Romeo and Juliet on skateboards. I don't remember that movie. I guess I got to see that. You guys like Streets of Fire? That was one of the look when you this I hate when it does that. It's like more like this. So I looked up thrashing and it goes more like this. Streets of Fire, Over the Edge, Summer School, Chopping Mall, The Sure Thing, Class of '99. Those movies are not like thrashing. What the fuck's going on there? When Cody and Paul Heyman. That's what I forgot. Yeah, I was saying, I mentioned that's like a master class in Cody and Paul Heyman, that promo they did with each other. That was like a master class in wrestling promos, because you could tell that it was loosely scripted, and they both said shit that neither one of them was expecting. I think a lot of that emotion that they had was real. So it was really good. Yeah, I think what happened was 3D, when it got so expensive to make it, but also you never really saw 3D televisions in stores. You could order them that were more than like about 50, 52 inches. When TV started getting 65, 75, 80, that's when I think the 3D technology, it was just too much to try to incorporate all that into one TV. 23%, you'll be fine. But I do like having a 3D. Like this TV that I got here is a Vizio TV, and I've had this thing probably for, let's see, I've been living here for 12 years, and I didn't buy it night when I first moved in. So it's probably a decade old. The picture quality is not 4K. The picture quality is really good, and it's 3D. And I'm really happy with this TV. So that's why when I upgraded my TV in my living room, I made sure I put this in the room that I'm um, doing live streams in. Wonder if people there see these special effects. Not on, they might on the screens that are over the arena, but they don't. They're not. I don't. They don't show them up on the Titantron like they used to anymore. I mean, like they don't have like Titantron videos. It's just like their names and music and stuff. So I don't think you would see any of that. Yeah, Sammy coming out second. You know it's because they're gonna chant for him so much that if Roman came in afterwards, you would not. They wouldn't even be. You wouldn't be able to hear anything about him. Are they still chanting "fuck you, Roman"? So I got a toy hunt that I'm gonna be releasing this week, just so you guys know. Both stores, Walmart and Target, had a ton of clearance shit this week, and I bought some of it. So I'll actually have a toy hunt. I didn't spend hardly any money though. I bought stuff like $4 and $5. I think I bought something for $10. If I really got into YouTube, dude, I had enough shit to talk about. I could release probably 2 videos a day. Yeah, I remember Tough Turf. Yeah. That's just 3D renderings that they overlay on top of it with a computer program. They do it for all the big names. They started doing that a lot when they moved to Fox, I noticed. What movie studio or label do you guys have the most movies from, like Blu-rays, DVDs, and that kind of stuff? I was trying to think about that the other day when I was moving some of my movies around. I wouldn't be able to say it until recently, but I think it's probably going to be Shout, maybe. Do you guys buy a lot of Kino titles? You know, I didn't think I had that many, and when I started sorting them together, I didn't realize that I had as many as I did. Well, there they are. They're already chanting for Sammy. Let's hear the pop he gets. This is why I love this channel. Brings back memories of my childhood. Well, that's why I do it, man. I mean, I want to talk about all that kind of stuff. I don't like just talking about new movies. I mean, everybody in the world talks about new movies. I like to talk about the stuff that's why I like talking to you guys. Movies that I don't remember that we've talked about, and then I go back out and watch later because I haven't enjoyed them in a while because we remember. We remind each other of movies and stuff. I love this. Yeah, I do too. He's getting pissed. I like how they did the Sammy Uso and put the tape over it so he can get another shirt sold. Can you imagine? He's probably selling a lot of merch right now. Here's my prediction. Jay returns and turns on Sammy. And then they're putting the beat down on him when the pay-per-view's getting ready to go off, and Owens comes back and the two of them take him out, and it ends with Owens and Sammy in the ring celebrating, so that way they don't shit on him so much for letting Sammy lose. If Sammy loses, we riot. I just pick up whatever movie catches my eye. Shane Clownhouse will never get a Blu-ray upgrade. I'd buy it for sure. I have the DVD in my collection though. I've got the DVD, the original MGM DVD too. Somebody asked me about that, and I dug and looked, and I do have it. I dug, not dug as in dug. I dug it up. But I did have somebody make me a HD transfer of the Blu-ray, like they did a manufacturer on demand type of thing. Not sure, but I'm guessing either it's Warner Brothers or Universal Studios with the Monsters cards. They have 3 Here Comes the Monsters cards in there. Hey, that's cool. Shoot me a photo of those. I like to see them. I know one of the Usos can try. Well, actually, they did an article this week saying that all that's been cleared up. That now it's been so long off his record or whatever that they can both travel to Canada. Has he got his old? What tights has he got on? Oh no, he just got the Uso crossed out with Zayn on it. I was trying to see if he had like his tights back from like NXT on. That would be cool. One fall. See, this would have been the time where they needed to split the belts so that they could have, like Owens could have interfered and cost Roman the belt, and he would only give up one belt. Well, a year ago, I would have never thought that even if it ain't at WrestleMania, that Sammy would be getting a main event match on a WWE premium live event. So hats off to you, Sammy. For 4K, I have about 12 Screen Factory titles. I don't remember which ones I have. I've got the steel books that they've released. I don't think I can get a photo of them from here. Man, my iPhone picks up stuff. My iPhone picks up stuff better than I thought. For 4Ks on Shout Factory, Screen Factory, I've got the They Live, Carrie. They all saying fuck you, Roman. I got Child's Play, Alligator, Bubba Hotep, Dawn of the Dead, The Fun House, Life Force, Species, Freaky, Happy Death Day to you, War Games, Ouija. What other steel books have they released? 'Cause I can't see it in the photo. It's across the room. I had the Wolverine first issue my friend gave me when I was a kid. I came home from school. My mom threw it away. She thought it was trash. We all had those things, man. I still got all of my Star Wars toys from when I was a kid, but I unfortunately got out of it before some of those more rare ones at the end were released. But I did have some of the packaging saved or whatever, and my mom threw some of that away too. So, but I do have quite a bit more than I was expecting when I was going through it and putting it in this room for display. What do you guys think? Is this going to be a quick match, or are they going to let them go for a little while? Roman just looks like he don't give a shit. Who goes first? One of the things that'll hold Sammy back from being champion is because, like, when they do those premium live events, like over in Saudi Arabia, he can't go. Drink it in, Sammy. At least you get your moment here. Because he'll still get a pop at WrestleMania, even if they go for the tag titles. And if they do, he needs to win the tag titles with Kevin Owens. So, but get your moment in here, brother. Roman looks pissed. Yep, Owens will come out at the end if he's getting the beat down put on him. Like we were talking about 4Ks, the transfer of that like first Friday the 13th movie is similar to that uh Saturday Night Fever transfer. Like the dark scenes are like way too dark. And if you try to adjust your television, then the other scenes look too light. But the scenes where they're outdoors, the good part about it is there's outdoors a lot in Friday the 13th. Look amazing and the transfer looks good. So it's one of those things where the darkness of 4K hurts a lot of those older movies that are filmed where there's a lot of darkness in them. It'll be 10 minutes. You think so? It'll be 10 minutes and the beatdown will be 10 minutes. Yeah, they're chanting F you Roman. You a fan of any full moon movies? Some of them, not as much as the others. I like was Castle Freak full moon? Because I like the original Castle Freak. I like some of the Puppet Master movies. Yep, they're chanting F you Roman. So you guys think that since they're PG, are they going to leave that in the replay, or is it going to be a lot of silence? I can't believe they're chanting that. But a lot of the full moons are over the top cheese. Like I don't like a lot of their stuff. It's not as bad as Trauma. And I'm like you, Cody. You said you didn't like Trauma. I like some of their stuff. Like I like the original first like 2 Toxic Avengers. All right, yeah, I do have the Army of Darkness Steelbook. That must have been the one I couldn't see over there. Yeah, what is the difference in so you got, this is how silly they are. You got Scream Factory, which is mostly the horror movies. You got Shout Factory, which is anything else. Then you got Shout Select. Why do you need 3? Why can't you just have Scream Factory for the horror movies and Shout Factory for everything else? I read Vince is looking to sell. Yeah, that's his asking price right now. They said most of the offers are in the range of 6 to 7 billion. Yeah, Blue Underground's got some decent titles. They haven't had a lot of 4K releases. Yeah, if they have to cut that out of the replay of this, it's gonna be difficult. And Sammy hits him with a side headlock. And Roman's down on one knee. I should have been doing like color commentary. And Roman is probably in his armpit telling him what to do next. And Roman hits the back elbow. And I was about as far away from his nose as you could have been, even though Cole said it was his nose. Did you guys have you guys seen Q the Winged Serpent? Sammy ain't gonna win. I know he ain't. It's kind of funny when you're how subjective movies are, because I remember when I was younger, I liked Q the Winged Serpent, and then I watched it again here recently and was like, thought it was hot garbage. David Carradine is in it, and his acting is like cheesy. One of the main character is a guy that played in Law and Order. I forget his name. And then the main female in it is what's the woman the blonde that played in American Graffiti? It was a Cindy Clark. She's in it. Some of those old cheesy movies, like I could sit down and watch Full Moon stuff or some of that stuff of Sterling's and enjoy it, and then I go back and watch some of that 80s crap, man, and you realize that they put all that money and star power into some of that stuff, and then it ended up being like total trash, and it's hard to watch it years later. I agree with that. Like I always just bookmark mark the shop area so that I can get to it quicker. I'm surprised after Roma they didn't delay the live feed to cut the chance out. Yeah, I know. You would think so. Or especially after last night. Gleaning the Cube, I certainly do. Is that Christian Slater? I think I got that on DVD. I haven't watched that in a long time. That's probably pretty cheesy now, right? Hey, he gets a 1 count. Sammy gets the 1 count. Hey, is this week when Slumber Party Massacre 4K comes out? They did do a warning label before these matches. What was the warning label? Yes, it was. So it was. Hey, I remember that. That's pretty impressive that I remember that for a movie that cheesy. You guys catch the Flash trailer where they had that scene show where they showed where Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne has got all those bat suits in it. I thought that was pretty epic. Somebody was bitching that Edge and Beth Phoenix won their match with FTR's double team finisher. Said now is Tony Khan gonna go off on a Twitter rant about that? At least they're just saying, chanting, "Yeah, let's go, Sammy." Now Roman's still smiling. He's thought about it all week. Roman is a pretty good heel, man. I give him that credit. Now they're just saying Roman sucks. They're basically booing every time Roman does offense on Sammy. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess they don't do TV mature now, so I guess they can mark the live premium live events differently than the TV. I'm not sure. If you could pick an era to live in, which would you pick? You talking about like you mean my whole life is going to be in that era? I mean, I didn't particularly love the 70s because I didn't remember most of it because I was so small, but I thought the 80s dude was pretty fucking epic, man. I love the 80s. To live in that VHS era and to be able to go to the store and pick movies like that and nothing being spoiled by the internet and nobody arguing all the time, um, internet trolling. But then we wouldn't be able to do this here. Or when it first started, like in the early 90s, we'd be on AOL, I guess. If MJF comes to WWE next, he won't better talk the way he does in AEW. They will completely neuter him. Well, he can still say some stuff. I mean, they say bitch and son of a bitch and ass and stuff like that on there. So he just will. I mean, I don't need anybody dropping F bombs all over TV to sound like a tough guy. I don't know. It depends on. I don't remember when his contract's up. Decades, yes. I would say the '80s decade has been my favorite decade of just the way video, the home video market grew. Computers started at the end of the '80s into the '90s. The looks on the crowd. Yeah, '80s all the way. The '80s rule, man. We wouldn't obviously be able to talk to each other, all this big group here, if it was the '80s, but you got to sacrifice some stuff, I guess. I wasn't like uber popular in high school, but I wasn't like, but I did have a good group of friends, so it was very enjoyable. So I didn't really have any negative times in the '80s. Everything was good. I like the pop culture stuff. The cool thing about it is, as it was happening, you didn't realize like how iconic Friday the 13th would become, or the Halloween movies when they started remaking those. You didn't know how iconic that stuff would be. He'll probably stay in AEW. I don't think they would. I think they'll pay him whatever he wants to stay. I think all that shit about coming to WWE, he's like saying just to get nuclear heat. Come on, Sammy. At least he's getting some offense in. Yeah, 90s were okay. Early 90s. You realize early 90s is when I started. I graduated college and I started mid 90s when I started working where I'm still at now. So did we just become best friends? I think we did. Do you have a lovely singing voice? Do you have a signed sword by Randy Jackson? I found during my cleanup, I have a samurai sword. It's not like a ultimately sharp samurai sword, but it's a real sword. That was kind of cool. Sammy out there smooching on his wife. That was a pretty. I know it wasn't real, but that was a pretty good looking right hands. Hey, Scott, since I cleaned up, I did the joke with my wife. I do have lots of more room for activities in here, so we can do some cool activities. Look at Paul Heyman over there, like with his hands, like he's praying. Come on, Sammy. Is he gonna do his move? Is he gonna do? Is he gonna do a flip into a power bomb? Yep. Holy shit! He got a 2.5 count. See, I wonder if they've told his wife what the outcome of the match is gonna be. I guarantee he told her not. He didn't tell her. Sounds great. Hey, well, if you guys write that movie, um, we can market it. We'll do the real. Our company can be Prestige Worldwide. We'll like really form that company and release it. Boats and hose. Hey, at least they making Sammy look strong. I like it. Let's go, Sammy. And yes, once again, boats and hose. Oh, I got a movie, a hot garbage movie I need to review on the channel. Cody and I, we were always joking. I always pick up movies in Walmart and look at the covers for stuff that's got sharks and creatures and stuff. I love shark movies, even how cheesy they are. I actually saw a shark movie that was cheesy to the point where even I didn't like it. It was not cheesy as in cheesy fun. It was cheesy as in shitty dialogue, terrible acting, bad CGI. Oh man, that was a good move. The movie Manhunter. Have you guys heard that? It's on Hulu right now. It is terrible. Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Every time I come, I can produce a quart. Doug comes up with the most awkward quotes. If there were women in here, man, you just buzz killed the whole women's population up in here. But I'm okay with that. That tickled me. I love the comments you guys make. We've got the best core group of guys that come in here. We really need to grow this thing because this is going to be fucking killer, man. When we got a bunch of people in here and you guys drop these random comments down in the middle of a bunch of other stuff going on. Plus, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with all the comments. You guys do a lot of I can't sometimes keep up with it now. I know it is. I know it is. That would have probably not been the quote that I used though. But I read it. I read it out loud on the channel. So Shark House, yeah, that was pretty bad. Now, Man Eater is bad because it's one of those movies where it thinks it's good, like it's trying to be serious. It isn't doing anything cheesy at all. It's trying to be straight line serious, and it is like god awful. Prestige Worldwide. Look at him. Superman punch. He Superman punched him. Halua kick. Ha ha, 2.5. You know he's not going to win. Boats and hose. Did that guy, he actually had a shirt on that said Roman sucks, didn't he? You know the bad thing about this? The Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns match better be fucking awesome because this match here, the crowd is so into it and they've done such good moves against each other. It's gonna be hard to beat this match, man. I mean, like the fun factor, the coolness of it. It's gonna be really hard. The only thing might be benefited is if Cody does win, the reaction that he'll get. That's when a movie is a bad movie. Yep. Like it tries to be serious and think that it's good and it's not. The main actor in it is Trace Atkins, the country music singer. Boats and hose. I wonder if the WWE is gonna hit my live stream intro with a copyright thing because I tried to do everything to cut it up and move it around and do anything. I always worry about that. Here comes Roman. Oh shit, dude! They should have had Sammy win by count out, where the belt wouldn't change hands. Dude, I've never seen anybody reverse the Superman punch. They're letting Sammy do some shit that I've never seen before. This is pretty good, man. Yeah, he is. It's terrible. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. They even like brutalize a quote from Jaws by twisting it into something else. Is that a line on Sammy? Is that blood or is that a? I couldn't tell. Or is that a scratch? What is it? At least they got it to where Sammy's put Roman through the ringer, man. Like he looks tired. He looks like he's been pummeled. Yeah, that's a scratch. Look at that damn scratch on Sammy, man. That's gonna hurt tomorrow. Yep, Trace Atkins is terrible. Hot ref bump. Here you go. Where are the Usos at? Sammy's gonna get the pin. The referee's down. The count of 3. I give him credit. They wrote it. That's a good way to write it. Yeah, and he's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. So, should every championship match have 2 referees out there, knowing that this type of shit that can happen? Here come the. Well, this is some horse shit. He took 3 super kicks and he kicked out. Holy shit. Dude, this is like match of the year right here. I mean, at the end of the year, it's going to be one of the best matches of the year. Whoever booked this and wrote it did a good job. You sit down and you write Dale and Brennan a check for $10,000. Yeah, I remember that. But see, you would think Reigns would be pissed that what's his head interfered in the match because he told him to stay home. When's the other one coming out? You know what's going to happen probably. That was Jimmy. Is Jey Uso going to come out and then you think he's going to hit Roman and he's going to end up hitting Zayn? Roman told him something. And don't call me Shirley. Why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops. Well, I know you're lying because Cops doesn't come on this time of day. Dude, they're letting Sammy kick out of everything. This is amazing. I love it. I think I read earlier that he can travel to Canada now. I'm going to shove that fake hearing aid so far up your ass you can hear the sound of your lower intestine producing shit, you fake Jerry. That movie is just full of quotes. I love the two guys interviewing together with the tuxedos on. And that fart, it tastes like onion and ketchup. Your Schwartz is as big as mine. No, he didn't lose. It's still going on. It was a 2.5 count. I'm still working. That's why I'm asking. Nope, it's still going on. But Zayn is kicked out of everything, man. He got 3 super kicks from the Jimmy Uso, and he's still kicked out. All right. This is probably when it's getting close to the end now. They've let it run over a little bit anyway. He's talking shit to him. Another referee down. This is ridiculous. Both of them are down. So Zayn's Superman punch did nothing because he bounced off the rope and Roman got his own Superman punch. I saw my own son use the bicycle as a weapon. Anybody ever made you lick white dog shit? Where's Owens at? Where's Owens? Jay is going to, told you Jay is going to turn on Sammy. Yep. They said I think the statute of limitations have run out. We ain't found shit. That's my favorite quote. He's turning on Sammy. It's so much drama. I can't stand it. What's Jay going to do? He's going to take the chair and hit Sammy. It's so bullshit. I hope Cody comes out and puts Reigns in his place. Brock should have been champion since a long time ago, but he's a part-timer. Yeah. He ain't going to hit. He's going to hit Sammy. They get in the crowd all thinking, no way. So they beeped out somebody saying a curse word? Nope, he ain't going to be champ. He should super kick Roman. Oh my God. Where's Owens? Fuck this. Where's Owens? Why wouldn't you just roll out of the ring? This is horse shit. Ain't no ref. There you go. You knew he wasn't going to win. These people look like their mother died or something. That's what I say. You knew he wasn't going to win, that Sammy couldn't win. But you still, at least it's still ambiguous of what Jay is going to do. But he couldn't do it clean. Has he won any matches clean? Now cue Owens music. Where was your fat ass like 10 minutes ago is what I'd say if I was Zayn. At least he's got a new shirt on. He's got new merch. So Roman won, if you wanted to know, and then now they were putting the beat down on Sammy, and now Owens is back out. He just hit the stunner on Reigns. Owens did. Stunner on Jimmy Uso. Pop up power bomb through the table. Gonna set up the tag match. Yep. And then Owens and Zayn will win the tag titles from the Usos. You know, the bad part about it is they'll end up getting fucked over because they'll make them split the titles up when the draft happens, probably. The tag titles, they should have one on each show. And then they should split the world title up too. Look at this shit. Hit him with the chair. Hit him in the gut with it anyway. Stun him. Just the Brock match got to send them home happy. Just like the Brock match. Yeah. Get a chair. Yeah, well, they didn't want to kill Heyman, so they had to do a weak ass stunner. They gonna hug. Brothers got a hug. Why would Owens be walking out when Reigns is trying to walk out? Wouldn't they like be fighting with each other? Him and Owens and him should have hugged each other, shook hands or something. I know they're trying to give him his moment, I guess. Good, awesome match. But I mean, we all knew that Roman wasn't going to win. Come on now. You think Heyman will betray Reigns and align himself with Cody? Probably not. Cody doesn't need him. I don't think so. Yeah, I know, but yeah, Heyman's kind of old, dude. Plus, he's like respected. I don't know they want to give Heyman a chair shot. So at least they sending him home. Cody was, yeah, I think Cody will win. Wouldn't be surprised if Cody was getting a beat down and somebody gets involved and then one of the two of these guys show up. Oh, well, it was still a good show. I mean, it was better than a lot of them. Look, his wife's all upset. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I thought we had fun as usual. So what we were talking about earlier is I think we're going to watch Reanimator, and it'll be next Sunday night when we do that. Cody will win the belt and bring back the classic. I wish he would. That'd be kind of cool, Mr. Old School. That would be an old school thing to do. Respected by who doesn't matter, but he's with who he's with. He's always been two faces. Yeah, that's true. Ain't no way Zayn would win. I know that. I think everybody was hopeful that maybe they'd have a screw job ending or something. Or I was almost kind of hoping that they would find a way to split the belts up. Maybe he would have signed a contract that was only for one of them because Heyman thought of something. I don't know. But either way, it had some good moments. Asuka won is good. I don't like the Brock match. That was a waste. It's like all the matches were good other than the end. Like they screwed up the finish of a lot of matches. Like there's no way that Edge should have won that match, the Rhea Ripley mixed tag match. I sure as hell hope Rhea Ripley beats Charlotte at WrestleMania. Carousel. Oh my god. When's WrestleMania? There is no pay-per-view in March. It's like the first weekend in April, I think. They said it on here. I can't remember when it is. WrestleMania 39 is Saturday, April 1st and Sunday, April 2nd. So we'll watch the night 2 is what we'll watch on here. I'm not going to watch both of them. At least Asuka won, and I'll take the intake. Yeah, hopefully. I hope Charlotte. So here's the problem I got. Everybody can't lose all the titles at WrestleMania, can they? If Owens and Zayn win the tag titles, I don't think Austin Theory will lose to Cena if that's who he fights. But is Bianca going to lose to Asuka? And is Charlotte going to lose to Rhea? And is Cody going to lose to Roman? I guess it's a good way to reset everything. Reanimator. Yeah, we'll watch Reanimator next Sunday night. We'll do it at 10 o'clock. It'll be good to watch some of Barbara Crampton. She's one nice piece of ace. Yeah, we'll do April 2nd. We'll watch night 2 of WrestleMania. That's my wife's birthday weekend, so we'll probably go out and do something on Saturday anyway. So can't wait till next Sunday night. Yeah, I haven't seen Reanimator in quite a bit of time. Hey, look, they're doing another one of these. They're showing you some of the ones they're doing. So Miz and Maurice. So Roman was doing Goodfellas. That was old Ridge Holland. He was laying there doing the 40-year-old virgin tape pull. You think she'll win or lose? I hope Asuka beats her. I almost said, why push Ripley though to be as big as she is and put her in that group if all you're gonna do is job them all out all the time? That's kind of cheesy. I don't really like that. All right, I'm going to have to go here in a second. I've been here for over 3 hours and been sitting down drinking all that. I'm probably have to do a little bathroom break action here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, we had fun. I love all you guys that normally show up. So that's pretty awesome that we were able to do another wrestling pay-per-view. So we'll do Reanimator, and then we can talk about what we're gonna do the week after that. Maybe Bride of the Reanimator if it's on there. I don't know. I haven't looked. You got to set up that tag match at Mania. So like Cody said earlier. So that'll be Zayn. So I mean, now we know most of the matches. Look, you got Bianca, Asuka, you got Charlotte, Ripley, you got Roman, Cody. You're gonna have that tag match. You'll probably have Cena, Theory. What else is gonna be on there? Logan Paul, Rollins. So you know a lot of the main ones. But either way, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed another wrestling pay-per-view on here. I think it's kind of cool mixing them in there. Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, that's true. But which one you more excited for, Rampant or Evil Dead Rise, dude? I can't wait because I love the Evil Dead reboot, man. That's one of my favorites. Reanimator and Barbara Crampton. Rawr, rawr. Yeah, having a great night. Love you too, Scott. Appreciate everybody that stopped by. I'm gonna drop on off of here. Like I said, appreciate everybody. Anybody that watches now or watches later, make sure you hit the thumbs up. When it goes saves and goes out on the internet from the live stream, if you see it again after that, make sure you comment. Anybody that is a subscriber to my channel, also make sure you hit the notification bells, and you'll know we rarely ever switch it up, but most of the movies we watch are on Sunday night for the live stream, and the wrestling pay-per-views on Saturday night. I'll go ahead and mention a couple of things I got coming up. I'm going to unbox that mask we were talking about. I'm going to record my John Carpenter ranking video. I've got a Dollar Tree hunt and another movie hunt that I did. I've got a Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer review and unboxing of the 4K that I'm doing. I can't remember if there's anything else. I got a video where part of my move, I condensed some movies down. So I got some ideas of how you guys can condense your collection down if you want to keep it, but don't want to take space. So I got a lot of stuff coming up on the channel. So just wanted to promote that at the end for anybody that watches. Yeah, stay safe, everybody. Another successful pay-per-view watch along. Too sweet. Have a good night, Skull Crusher. Take care, Mr. Old School. And good night, Rick Hunter. I appreciate all you guys coming by. And look, I forgot the thing I always do. So anybody that watches this now or after the fact, I forgot to put the thing down there. You can support me by doing, obviously nobody is going to super chat me now, but you can do thank you chat, super chats, I think, where you can do it like after the video plays, and then my other information's down below. Support me on social media, support me any way you guys can. I really do appreciate it. So I think that's about it, boys and girls. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Another successful watch along. And I really do thank all you guys. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been JEFFMAN316, your pop culture reporter. And I'm going to sign out by saying you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.